Claudia looks nervous.
I'm shy sometimes.
Jen?
Speaking to the mic.
I'm shy sometimes.
She's like, I'm shy.
She's like, "Right."
So shy.
I'm so
Put a couple
Every
drinks.
girl I've had on here just like good with the mics.
But put a couple drinks to me. I'm not shy.
Shh, pues tómale, mija. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy. Como ching. I have to start all over and shit.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, everybody. Barbershop Confidential, the podcast. Your boy Jonah. Your boy, and then I got Genesis, of course. She's back.
I'm back.
One more time. She's like on a month-to-month lease and shit. And then I got my good friend Jessica here.
Por
And
la que
then-
lloraban
Oh,
is here.
off top. All right.
Yeah.
And my good friend Claudia here. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I know these two lovely lovely women.
We're very lovely.
Jessica, I met her through a mutual, and a fallout.
He had a fallout, not me, but it's
We
okay.
had a fallout.
We came back.
What
We did a full
happened?
circle.
We did a
Now
full
we're
circle.
here.
Life brought us back to where we are now, but we had a fallout. We weren't on speaking terms for a little bit, but we're good now.
Are we?
Oh,
Just kidding. We're great.
and Claudia used to date somebody I used to be really good friends with, but this was like, what was that, like 2006?
Yes. 2006, 2007.
That was a long ass time ago.
Y'all old.
Hella, right?
We are.
Anyways, so she was dating a homie of mine, and then randomly, she told me she was downtown, and I was downtown with one of my friends, and she's like, "Yo, come through to this penthouse party." I was like, "Oh, that sounds nice." What penthouse, but
Third floor of the
To
thought
be fair,
tower.
it's the downtown.
she's out to penthouse party. I was like, "Oh shit,
Skyrise.
Yeah, I was like, "I'm with it." I mean, it was. So me and my friend go, and then she's there, and then there's like a room, and then Claudia's there, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I said, John?
Yeah, I was like, "Claudia,"
And then just like, of course, you guys know each other.
but like before that, I haven't seen you in like literally
Since then.
years. Yeah,
Probably like a good 12, 13 years.
without and so yeah, so that's how I know these two young
How do you
ladies
two know each other?
for the
Well,
streets.
but what was
Be
the
my
first thing you
guest,
said,
right.
Jonah?
We
when
met
you
in the
saw me. What
street.
was the first thing you said? Hi, how are you? And then what was the second thing you said?
Did you get your titties done?
Facts. Did you get your titties done? And Jess is all, no.
I didn't know, and I was like, no. And then she was like,
I was like,
oh.
yes, she fucking did.
I was sitting there like, oh.
That
let me
was
just
the
eat my
first thing. And in my
words.
head, I was like, wait, what? Like, that was so random.
Because I was like, because Miss Claudia Flatchest that I knew
I don't remember it
didn't
being,
have these two jugs.
I don't remember it being that bad, but
She's like, I remember filling in my bra. But whatever.
But she was
I
wearing like
remember wearing an
revealing.
A.
She was wearing like a revealing shirt, and I was like, those weren't there last time,
right? Those outfits weren't there when we met either.
Nah.
Many moons ago.
bro. I'm telling you, she was like, I thought she was like wifey type, you know, like
Wait, hold up.
because clearly, no,
Because clearly I'm not wifey type anymore.
no, like. You know, like dressed conservative, was always stylish, but like conservative looking. She looked like a school teacher.
I was a school teacher.
Oh shit!
Oh.
That's how we met. Me
Oh,
and
that's
your
right.
friend.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. But you look like your everyday fit was like a school teacher. So, and then now it's like slutty.
I still look
I
like,
like
a school
it.
teacher.
The one that fucks the,
The one you
students.
take home, though. Not the one
What
for
your
the
daddy
kids.
look like though?
Your daddy's single?
Is your uncle bringing you to school
Are
today?
you still with your mom?
I'm
Are
gonna
they
set up
happy?
a parent-teacher conference
Exactly.
real quick.
At the
But
bar.
yeah, so that's how I know these two lovely young ladies. But how do you guys know each other?
For the streets, exactly how
Because
you
the
said
age
it.
The
difference
streets.
is
It's
Yeah,
big.
that's what I'm. How old are you?
32.
Oh, you're my age. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Age
she's my
difference.
age.
10 years
Yeah.
different.
10 years difference.
How did you?
Okay.
do?
Two
not-
peas in a pod.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's how.
You're all.
Yeah.
Well, when I decided to try dating apps a couple
let's
years
specify.
ago,
Did Jessica swipe red on you? She's like,
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's a girl.
I like big titties.
it was Sunday fun day, and a date ended a lot sooner than I thought it was. So I walked myself to a bar by myself and sat my ass down at a table and some table
By yourself?
by myself.
I like that.
Little
Libra,
Italy. I was like, you
Libra
know what?
energy right there.
I got dressed. We're too
Lord.
cute to just go home. It's 1 o'clock. Sunday, Little Italy. Walked to a random bar, sat there, and a table kept on sending me drinks. They didn't really talk to me, but they just would send shots. And then I'm like, well, it's a bunch of guys, stranger danger. But then I saw
she took the
Jess.
shots.
Right.
I took the shots.
Danger.
So these might be Jeffrey
Right.
Dahmer, but
So
then
like,
they're like-
Bill Cosby? Yeah, thanks.
They're like, we're about to leave. Do you want to go to Mission Beach with us? And I'm like,
Wait, but I got there.
yeah, I didn't
So
see. I kind of
got
peeked,
there.
and there was
Yeah.
a girl.
But
She
I
was-
got
oh,
there.
amongst, of course,
Yeah.
Right.
of course,
One
Jessica
girl.
was
No,
One
so I
girl.
got there. I was
getting
meeting my
fucking trained. She's like, "Do you want to go to the beach?" So that's too much dick for me.
That's
like,
not
can we
what
share?
happened. I'll take the story from here. It's going somewhere that I don't want it to go.
The truth.
Right. Cut that part out. So I showed up because I was meeting my guy friends, and I was like, "Who's that? Oh, am I talking into it?"
Just keep it close.
Hello, hello, hello. So I showed up, and I was meeting my guy friends, and then they were talking to her from like 2 tables away. So it was like them, a blank table, then Claudia, and I'm like, who are y'all talking to? Who is this girl? And they're like, I don't know. We just met her. We're sending her shots.
Oh,
They
that's
didn't
cool.
meet me.
That's
They were
my
sending me
friends.
shots.
That was nice.
So
of
then
them,
we're
though.
drinking whatever, and I'm just like, not really.
School
I'm not
teacher
talking to her
outfit.
because she's so far away.
Yeah.
And then we go to beach house. And then she's like, oh, well, can I catch a ride with you? And I was like, I guess. So, like, she gets in the car. Come to find out we know somebody mutual. Because, San Diego's fucking small.
tiny.
It's like
Tiny.
this big. So then we were just vibing off of that. And then I get hella drunk. And then, the rest is history. Here we are.
There was some ass shaking.
She left me. She left me in PB that day.
I did.
So she left me.
I get tired and I go home.
Now I know. Now we know. We're
Yeah.
friends, so we know.
Yeah.
But I didn't have her number. I didn't have anything. I just had her Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, we were both very drunk. And then I went. I'm like, where's the little girl? Where's Jessica? And I
Where's the
went to where
tiny
we
one?
parked, and her car was gone. I have a video of me recording myself. Like, I made new friends today, all drunk as hell. I ended up at a miscellaneous house. That's a whole other story. But that day was 3 different dates.
Damn.
The brunch before I met her, and then during the day I met someone in PB, and then
I
at
didn't
night
know that.
in Mission. I met you
She
because
had a whole ass day.
yeah. That's when I was like, you know what? Let's think outside the box and give people a chance.
I like it.
No.
That's good energy.
It never
No?
works.
It never
You
works.
got options.
It never works.
She's the only one optimistic. She's like, wait.
That's how I was at first, but I'm like, you like what you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't force yourself.
That's true. For
I'm
sure.
sorry. But yeah, so I had to find a way home.
Sorry. Did I ever say sorry?
No, and I actually was so worried about
That's
her the
what we're
next
here
day.
for.
I'm
I was
sorry.
I DM'd her, no response for the whole day. I hit up the guy how I met her friend, and I'm like, "Yo, your friend, did she make it home?" He's like, "Hold on, I have her location." Yeah, she's home. I was like, "All right, cool." And then maybe a day or 2 later, she's like, "Oh yeah, I got home. Nice meeting
Duh.
you." Dissed.
Hella.
To be fair, I was so
She acted like she fucked you.
hungover.
Was like ghosting her.
I was day number 4.
Yeah, she was date number 4.
She didn't know it yet.
So I give her that fucking. Yeah.
Oh my god! I hope you never make that sound ever again.
Oh my
She's like, and never talk to her again.
Right. I was like, oh, by the way, I did make it home safe.
I think COVID happened right after, and then we really didn't.
It was like towards the beginning, so it was like there was tables outside still, so it wasn't like actually
okay.
happening. But then COVID happened, so I didn't see you for a while.
No, that whole
and then
COVID time.
randomly I saw you at Mist.
Missed. Yeah.
Is that a club?
It's a hookah bar.
A hookah
Oh,
bar.
okay. I don't do hookah.
And she was
Yeah.
with her other guy friends. And then
Yeah.
I ended up
Show
talking to one
it.
of her other guy
She got
friends.
fucking squads of guy friends.
She does. Have a lot of
I'm
options.
retired.
She has a lot of options.
Look, listen.
I have hung up the flag.
I've done a lot of partying in my days. A lot. and there's three women, girls, 3 women that rank top party people that you need to party with. 1 cat, because I met her partying, like, so fucking vibe. 2, Jessica. And 3, Charlene. Shout out to Charlene. Those 3 right there, you could party with them and have a blast. And
good time.
They just have a good time.
Yeah.
That's it.
I haven't really partied with Jen, so don't feel. You're 4.
You're But yeah, Claudia is a good time too.
I haven't partied with her though.
Oh, you have?
Because that day,
She never has.
That day, she remember we separated.
You think I'm wild?
She separated that day.
Oh, where did you go? No, she was there.
I was there. I think I woke up at that white guy's house.
Shit, I woke up at somebody's house.
In the
That's
guest
horrible.
room.
Yo.
It was 3 of us. It was 3 of us on that bed.
Yeah. We woke up and I was like, "What day is it?"
I actually went back with them because I couldn't get Lyft to work.
Oh.
Like for some reason, Lyft wasn't like picking up, so I had to call my niece to pick me up.
Wow.
But I was with them. Yeah,
Oh, she's down.
yeah, my niece. Yeah. Shout out to Nana. Yeah.
That was a good time. Yeah, we had a lot of those. Me and Jess have had a lot of those.
That's good.
I'm retired.
She's retired now.
So
So are you keeping it going for both of you?
I wouldn't say too much.
Does dating suck?
Dating sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dating sucks.
She's with the whole man. She's like, ugh.
Well, you know,
Well, I'm not dating anymore. I'm in a real relationship now.
yes,
Oh,
a real
you
like
are?
effect, like
Like
Instagram
That's when she hung up
official.
the flag.
Instagram official.
I thought you were just
Facebook
over
official.
it.
That girl is social media official.
Yes, I love him. He's. I love him for her. I love them for each other. So that's cool.
Mama,
Everyone has different, I feel, definitions of dating. Because people have told people like, oh, I've dated her. And in my head, I'm like, what the.
Dated her?
No, like in general, like,
Oh,
I
in
know
general.
see because I
was
dated
like,
her.
probably.
Dated, like, what does that mean? That
Oh,
we
yeah.
exchanged text messages? We FaceTime maybe
Oh,
one
that's
time?
talking.
Like,
I used to talk to her, bro. You got her number.
the definition
Exactly.
of dating is so confusing now.
Exactly.
Because you can be talking and like not really doing it. They're like, oh yeah, no, we were together. And it's like, were you though?
Like, no. It's just.
She's
Y'all
like,
just-
but we made love. She's like, did we?
Was it
Love. I don't remember.
You haven't even like swapped fluids with, and they're like, yeah. I'm like,
swap
wait.
fluids.
She's like, but there's a condom, so there's like
So we didn't really
fluids.
Hey.
Fluids were really
Hey,
not
but I licked your
swapped.
toes.
I held your hand. Okay.
But I
Dating
licked your
sucks.
toes.
Me
Dating
and
sucks?
Jess would have stories for days with each other. It's just,
Yeah.
it's not the
No.
business.
Jen's always
Sounds
on here
about-
saying the same thing, like dating sucks.
Dating does suck.
How's your dating life?
Yeah, it's non-existent. Non-existent.
Oh no, you're
Single
not on
fellas.
dating apps?
She's
Oh
single.
no,
That's how I
no.
found mine. Shout out to my app.
I tried the apps for like 6 weeks. I lasted 6 weeks.
You know what I was
On an
telling to other friends at Gen 2? What's up with dudes in their profile pics that they choose for like Tinder?
Guys are the worst. I
Like,
think
literally
like
the worst.
choosing a good picture or even putting anything on their
I saw one
profile.
where it looked like he like rolled out of bed and he's like,
Wow.
real quick, back. He's like, yup, money.
And
Money.
that's
I
right
was like-
there.
I've never been on Tinder. I only did Bumble because I guess that's the one where the girl has to initiate the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that. I mean, it seemed like
Very
a good
like
idea.
alpha female view. Like,
Right. It's
I
very
make the
Claudia.
fucking moves.
I am kind of, but I
like
want to
it.
be submissive. I'm ready.
If you haven't done it yet, 'cause it
She's
wasn't-
single, ready to mingle. I
don't know about ready
but
to
she's on the
mingle.
streets too.
Why can't those like? Why can't I find somebody to run the streets with me?
Right,
Girl, those are hard.
That is what I want.
That's a vibe. You need to have a vibe to
Or
be able to have
if you
fun
want to do
together.
it sometimes with your friends, also lets you and doesn't give you a hard time for it.
Oh my
Can you
gosh,
pick me up
yes.
after brunch?
Oh, right?
When we're like,
That's the
That's
yes,
hard.
pick me up after brunch when we're wasted.
I think-
Well,
Yeah.
me and Jess have had people drive us home together. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor guy has to deal with both of us. Oh my god.
I thought that was the coolest thing when I met Kat and we had started like going on dates, and it was Halloween coming up, and I was like, "Yo, me and my friends got a table at a club. You want to come?" She's like, "Nah, go have fun with you guys." And I was like,
What?
"Does she not like me?"
Is this a test? Is
Wait.
this a test?
I was like, "Am I getting ghosted?" And I was like, "Nah, come through. Like, it's cool." She's like, "No, like, have fun with your boys. Like, we'll meet up during the week or something." And I was just like, "Wait, what?" Like,
You're not
around
normal.
is this one of those like, "Go ahead, it's fine"? And I'm like, "No, it's not fine." Like,
She's all at the club like this.
yeah, she was like, "No, go have fun. Like, you know,
It's
tell
a
me how it goes the
test.
next day." And I was like, "This is weird." And
That's
right there, that's why I was like, "That's what's up. That's all right."
Yeah.
That is hard to find though, and girls and guys. I feel like nobody
for
trusts
sure.
nobody. This generation is all out of whack,
And you're the younger side.
I was talking
and I'm
to,
the youngest. Yeah,
Do you date your age or older or younger?
all of the above.
Wait.
And they all ain't
She
shit.
circles like
They all
ABC,
ain't shit.
all the above.
She's all like, you're in high school but graduating? Or?
I guess like 2 years
Legal or
younger to like 9 years older. Is
Oh, wow.
Like the range. Like actually, like I consider dating. Like we went out, for meals. We went out,
Not Netflix and chill.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's not a date.
She's all,
Exactly.
That's just
dime a dozen.
yeah. That's not dating. You didn't buy me food.
Right.
Right.
You didn't invest in my
shop.
stomach.
Shit.
My
Surf
stomach
and
is
turf.
actually hungry.
Surf and turf
Oh, but I guess I
burrito.
have dated a couple of more guys.
But like, I guess I should add 35 more.
What's the cheapest date you will go on? Like Olive Garden, Chili's 2 for $20.
Applebee's don't sleep on their $5 drinks at
Oh, the
Applebee's. Their
margaritas?
happy hour.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I'm
okay
okay
with
work
that.
at Applebee's back in the day. So
I don't. To me,
sleep
it's
on
like the thoughtfulness and like the vibe and the conversation. And if I know you're a busy person and you make time for me, I think I don't care how much that costs. So I'm down for that. Sorry, but I'm not saying every time. You know what I mean?
He's like, this is where I had our first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Applebee's. What the fuck?
And now it's every weekend.
The regular?
He starts going backwards.
I know. We're like,
We're
wait,
gonna go to
what?
Denny's. We're going to
No,
Denny's.
not Denny's.
I used to think a first date would be cool to like coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like chit chat, and you're not investing too much. Like, what if it sucks? You didn't spend too much
Exactly.
money on them,
Right.
and it's just like, all right. And if it does better, like good, you can keep going and shit.
Exactly.
But I feel like most of the time now, like if you start off like, yeah, let's go meet for coffee, and then like when it gets closer to that day you're gonna meet for coffee, it's like, no, let's go have dinner. Something always changes from that coffee to like
From your side,
If you're vibing,
I'm speaking for every female.
so if I gotta put on makeup and outfit, I'm
No, take
getting
me to
dinner.
goddamn
out of it.
Starbucks. You better take me to go eat something. Sushi.
Well,
Just
I
the
mean,
price keeps going up.
the thing is, I go off by vibes, right? You have to be attracted to the person. There has to be chemistry. Like, you can have your type, but it can be my type and I don't vibe with you and I don't have chemistry, so I'm not going to go out with you. So that was the challenges of the dating apps. Because you see, like, the pictures, you're like, all right, I like his style, whatever. You have a conversation, you may video chat or whatever. But then when you meet them, you don't know what you're going to expect. Like, and be like, oh, no, this isn't cool. So maybe with that, something chill where you're just like in and out. But if I meet you in person outside and I like you, no, I want to spend more time with you.
She wants to fuck.
She's DTF.
I'm a lady. No.
And so you gotta buy me dinner first.
So I'm a lady, no
I'm
condom.
a lady. Condom, first time.
First time.
She don't like
second
condoms.
time.
She don't like condoms. That's the problem.
Oh, she don't.
No, we're using
allergic?
them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has to
I've
be.
heard
It
that
has to be
before.
the skin ones.
Oh.
SKYN ones or whatever. Yeah. FYI
Sounds
for
like-
you ladies who are sensitive. SKYN, get them skins.
Skin
And then the
only.
thing is, I would roll with the skins in my purse.
That's
So-
that's
She's gonna be like, right.
That's smart though.
It would, right?
Yeah.
I would roll with skins in my purse, and then
If we were talking about sheepskin.
oh, isn't that fancy?
So you mean dick skin?
You mean like when they
She's
pull
all-
it back?
It already has,
Turtleneck? Is that a
she's
turtleneck?
all, it already has a condom.
Ooh, ew.
You just tie the tip up, no?
Oh,
no me gusta, que asco.
Lord.
Ew. And then it has like lint and shit. No, no,
Lint?
gracias.
Well, first of all, what type of experience have you had?
Just one time, one person.
Like he couldn't go to the bathroom.
What
real
if you
quick
find
and
your
with the
forever
wipey?
and like, you know, he ain't circumcised?
well,
Well,
if he's clean and stuff,
I mean,
like,
you
be
would
considerate.
because listen, I've heard that a lot of females are really dirty. So you know, and we ain't got no extra skin, maybe some extra lips, but
Some extra curtains.
Extra fluffiness. It's a little thick down there.
The fupa.
The fupa. Lift it up. Lift it up.
no, look there, push it to the side.
Lift it up.
Put it on my forehead.
Oh my god, yeah. Just like a mechanic. Open that lid, baby.
No,
I'll help you. Just like I help my wax girl. Just hold the fupa down.
are
I
you
hold
and
that
your
baby
wax
down for
lady
her.
dating?
Yes. I hold.
So you heard the last episode, right? Gabby
Yeah.
was talking about she don't like dudes who push back on the fupa.
Yeah.
And the whole it was like, nah, but like you're still getting all that because like once there's like applied pressure to it, you're gonna get it all. What do you?
But when I got a fupa and he got a fupa, that's when it doesn't.
Oh, and then it's just like, and then it starts sweating, and it's like it makes louder noise, and it's not the good noise. It's like those are the
like, damn, you put it in.
that's the fupa slapping. That ain't the skin slapping. Like it's literally
That's
the
not
fupa.
the nut slapping.
No.
It's the fupas.
It's the fupa
To find out whose it is.
Fupas be slapping.
Yeah, it's a rough life, guys. It's a rough life.
But thick girls are like a thing now. Like,
Well, when we met,
Thankfully.
thick girls weren't a thing back then.
and
No, and it's
I don't know. I always thought, but you weren't like how there's different thicks.
there is.
You had like massive curves, so
I still have.
still
my
there.
I'm not
curves.
saying
They're
you
still
don't,
there.
just but like
I just squat a little
you
now.
weren't just like big. You were like
Had a shape.
curvy.
Yeah.
She was a Mrs. Potato Head or something.
Nah, yeah.
But they weren't like a thing back
nah.
then. It wasn't like, oh yeah, thick. No,
Yeah.
no, there was no songs about us at all.
Now you embrace it. You're like,
Right.
thick.
You're like, that song's about me. I know for a fact.
Have you been hit on by skinny guys?
Yes, if I feel like I can break you, it's a no because I'm not small.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I have. If I feel like I can put you in my pocket too. Like I don't like that. I'm sorry.
To
No
go
offense.
size. What do you mean? Fun size?
No.
They hand them out at
Like
trick or
me?
treating. Not, like,
Not
here you
me as a female, but like my.
go. Could you imagine dating a guy the size of Jessica?
I dated
Are you sure,
somebody.
guys?
I dated someone that was 5'7", and I think he was reaching. He's probably 5'6", but I'm 5'8", and he
Give
says
him
he's
that inch,
5'7".
girl.
No, I mean,
And he
At
was like down
least.
here and shit.
and I mean, he was muscular, I guess you want to say, fit, and no, I still felt like it was so like I don't know. I felt
Dating
like
one of your students?
wow. No, not my students.
Are you still teaching?
No, I changed
Why'd you
careers.
quit?
Well, we bought a house. Me and your friend
Old friend.
bought a house, and then I needed more security, so I left for another business.
Oh, no shit. I
Yeah.
don't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, it was No Child Left Behind and all that stuff around that time. So I was a month-to-month contract in the school.
Oh, okay.
So I was in the process of doing my teacher's credential, and then I changed. Yep.
And now she's a baller and still single. So you should.
Now I'm a
hit her up.
boss.
And she likes lazy guys. Do you like liars? There's a lot of those.
I'm a Libra, and I hate liars.
You know what? I'm a Libra too, but
But he loves liars.
no, I love to let liars lie.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll just sit back and watch them and be like,
But
"Oh,
you
yeah?"
know they're lying, not just.
The thing is, people forget like when you lie, it's a story, right? And they
Exactly.
forget the story, and then they repeat something. You're like, that's
Exactly.
Not what you said
not
last
that's
time.
not registering with
Yeah.
previous accounts.
My
So I
mind
always-
receipts say
Yeah, I always let
otherwise.
them lie and be like, and but right there, I'm just like, I see you. I see what kind
Yeah.
of person you are.
I wish you would have seen that back then when we stopped talking.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. I want to hear about this.
Didn't
Yeah, I want to hear about that. But you know what?
she
That's
put me in a tough position. I had to.
You
put
had
in
to
a-
lie.
Oh,
Mm.
God.
that's a guy and a girl thing, though.
What happened?
Just the lying
Yeah,
thing.
Jenna,
I want to
what
hear the
happened?
story.
I want to hear. I want to listen.
I want to
If
hear.
anybody
to
who
us.
knows me knows like I'm loyal. Like
You're a Libra.
I'm,
And
I'm
how
loyal.
did that work out?
I got a mic.
Mic check. Mic check.
I'm loyal, so like I rock with who I rock with, and if they don't rock with you, I can't rock with you either. But
So what happened?
So that was such
Yo,
a fucking Libra answer.
political.
Vote for me.
Like, yeah, seriously.
2024.
Like, you
Vote
gave
for
me no
me.
answer. You just kept going around in circles.
Take a ballot, vote for me, 2024.
I was like, did I miss it? Did I miss what happened?
You're like, no more alcohol for me.
right.
the funniest moment though of when we were not talking, she FaceTimed me in the middle of the night, and it was like 2 a.m.
Was I sober or drunk?
I don't know. You're probably drunk because I don't think you do
She
that.
FaceTimes everyone when she's drunk.
Facts. She
Used to.
I'm a
She
changed
FaceTimed
woman.
me and I was like getting ready to go to bed, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I was like, hello? She's like, why the fuck you stop talking to me?
Sounds like Jess.
I was drunk. Sounds
I
like
was
Jess.
like, yo.
Click.
I noticed that like first couple times when we started going out that she does that. So then sober, I would be like, hey, tonight I'm gonna tell you not to, because she's like, why did I every time we'd go out the next day, why did I FaceTime A, B, and C, right? I'm like, well, you wanted to. I tried to take your phone and you know. So then I'm like, I'm gonna stop you
And
for
she's
real.
persistent.
Oh, she's
Like, if you don't answer-
terca. She's terca.
Again.
Terca.
You don't
But
answer-
that's like not
Again.
Jessica. That's like Messica.
Yeah.
She's messy.
Totally Messica. And
What's
she'll be
it?
start talking shit, and I don't know some of these people obviously because I was her new friend.
I fucking screen recorded when she called me. one
Oh
day.
my god.
And I don't know why the audio doesn't
We should make a
save.
TikTok about
It's
it.
just like the video.
yeah.
That was God.
for defending you.
That was God. Look at God.
Oh, we
Jeez.
have screenshots of us FaceTiming too. We look so drunk.
Girl.
She is persistent when she's.
They're
Don't
gonna
be
send
me.
us those, so we're gonna post those up on
She's
the
like,
page.
I'm gonna call so and so.
Terca.
Yeah,
like-
I'd be on a mission. That mission has ended.
It's done.
It's very
Done.
mellow now.
The dumbest part though, you did it. You got in a relationship. No disrespect to your man. He seems like a good man.
Love you, babe.
Shots to him. Why you don't get in a relationship before Miami?
It just happened that way.
You're going
I'm
to
like-
Miami?
No, I went to Miami for my birthday. Yeah.
We went.
She's like, I'm about to go be.
How was that?
It
So I'm gonna
was-
be single
girl, the
in
first-
Miami. Nope.
Well, sorry, babe, but I didn't think it was gonna happen. Not that I was like intentions to go out there and be like a hoe or anything, but right.
Womp.
But you
Because
know,
I think I was
also-
single during that time too.
But then I mean, like,
yeah, it was.
Miami wasn't all that. I feel like it used to be better back in the day. It's not.
No.
The first day we showed up, there was a like murder scene in our next door to our hotel.
Literally.
and I was
Nice.
like,
Looking
this
for
is
the
great.
weapon
It
in
was
the
like
bushes.
6 a.m. I'm like, oh, this is
So it's 6 in the morning.
great.
Yeah.
The helicopter. They're still looking for like
Fucking
the
detectives.
people.
No,
Yeah.
literally the detectives in the bushes looking for the gun.
weapon.
Wow.
Swear.
Oh my god.
I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, okay, I need a drink.
And we're like with our luggage going down Ocean. What is it? Ocean Drive or
Yeah.
whatever that street is. We're like, are we sure we want to do this?
Was it like hot bitches walking? Oh, I'm sorry, hot hoes walking,
I'm on no bitches. That's fine.
walking around in thongs
Honestly,
and
no,
shit?
not
It
at that
used to
morning.
be like that, but the crowd is so much younger now.
Way younger.
Way younger, and it's kind of ghetto fab.
Very ghetto.
And
so
it's
if you go to Miami, go to
expensive.
Wynwood.
Yes, that was happening. That was the place.
which is like past Brickell area. If you've ever been to Miami,
That's where it was popping.
it was.
That's
We
what I
almost got
expect. If
shot
I
again,
pull up
but
to
it's
Miami,
fine.
I want to see girls in thongs just walking by.
I mean, there was a couple, but they looked like
No,
they were
no, no,
like
like-
12. Like, where's your parents?
It was like a young crowd. It
They're
wasn't
like 21.
It wasn't
Not
like
exactly 12.
It wasn't like the hot
parents?
girls that just got their body done and all that.
You know, it's not enough.
I feel like the first time I went to Miami years and years ago, it was like that. I was like, damn, the people in Miami are beautiful, just like on TV. Like literally like flawless ass, tits, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And when we went, I'm like, this is ratchet as fuck.
Facts.
Maybe you guys are seeing it from different view though.
Yeah,
Yeah, older.
because you're older.
But they
Maybe
still
back,
look-
maybe back then it was like the same, but you were younger, so you were like, "Oh, this
Maybe.
is lit."
But even everybody says like it's just it hasn't been the same. Even the locals say that shit. They're like it's not the same. I'm like it doesn't look the same.
Well, that sucks. But still, like you went wifed up. Who does that?
I'm on me.
I mean, we still had
Was he
fun.
FaceTiming you every day? Like, hey, like, what do you got?
No, listen, he is the best. Like he really is the best. He doesn't.
She was the one calling.
Kind of like how you were saying, like you and Kat, like she was like, oh yeah, go ahead. Like we have that type of relationship.
Oh,
that's
watch
nice.
out.
Yeah.
Like, I told him I was like, have your guy day tomorrow. But then I was like, Claudia, what are you doing?
Yeah. He's real
I'm
chill. He's
bored.
real cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he doesn't like the same things we like at all, but you know,
But,
he's like,
but he'll be a trooper
he'll
and like
try.
rally and stuff.
He'll
Yeah.
try. He'll be like, you girls, yeah.
And if he doesn't want to, he'll be like, no, just go. If you need me to
yeah.
pick you up, like, or I won't drink. I'll be DD, but you can get drunk. Like, text.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I know him picking you up is like me picking up Kat. Yeah.
Yes, bitch. It hasn't happened yet, but I have showed up to his house one time drunk. And
Oh
that's
my
really
God.
Oh, you seen drunk Jessica?
cool. Just once.
once,
Ooh,
yeah.
he
And
stayed?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
he stayed.
I'm like,
Yeah.
mhm.
The next day, she's like, "Girl, I think I fucked up." I was
Yeah,
like,
I
"What
was-
happened?"
I was
She's
so
like,
fucking
"Saw
drunk.
Messica yesterday." I was like, "Girl, it was early.
know.
Like in the
met
relationship,
Messica.
he must be
You
like,
met
did?
Jessica?
On a rooftop bar.
Oh, that's
Me?
nice.
Where? When? Who? Where?
In downtown. At that rooftop. The sugar factory. But the top.
Oh yeah, no, that girl, that wasn't even
No,
Messica.
she was tame.
I was fine.
No. It
that
gets
was just
bad.
me twerking. I twerk. I mean, everybody that knows me,
She's
like
a twerker.
You know, I like to shake that ass.
Yeah.
Part of me. My
Yo,
boy.
one time, a long time ago, I was looking at somebody's story, and there's this girl in the background, not even the focal point,
Oh,
just
I
in the
remember
background twerking, and I was like, yeah, that low key looks like Jessica. So I took a screenshot and sent it to her. I was like, is this you? She's like, yeah. I was like, I was joking.
Sure was.
She hears like twerk music. She's like,
I was like,
oh,
She's like,
ass needs to
Okay,
be
but
shaken.
to be fair, everybody's like, you should twerk. I'm like, oh no, okay.
They don't even finish.
I get it. And then she's doing the splits and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, that girl is definitely gone. The
Yeah.
splits and all that, I feel like when I used to get drunk,
I'm surprised you never became a stripper.
I was just gonna say that. Like, I feel like, I was like, maybe I should have just been a stripper at
Facts.
this point and got it out of my system.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's clearly coming out when I'm drunk. Not no more. I'm a lady.
I'm a
But I
lady.
still twerk every once in a while.
fully clothed.
Fine.
Fully clothed, yeah.
Fully fine.
funny.
I'm surprised you didn't become a stripper. That's interesting.
I mean,
Because you took dance class, right?
yeah, I took
Well,
dance
it's
for a
like
long time.
The fucking path to stripping.
Yeah.
You should have just got your credentials and
answered
certificate.
the question.
Yeah. I mean, listen,
Why not?
I'd be like, damn, why do they do that? I
The
should
teacher's
do
like,
that.
"What do you like to do?" She's like, "Dance." He's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Pole
Future
dance?
stripper.
think of a cool name. She's like, "What do you mean? Like a stage?"
Come on, taxisha.
Practice at the tetherball pole.
Would you have stripped?
Huh?
Would you have stripped?
I feel like the whole pole dance. I'm intrigued by strippers just because I was a dancer and I feel like, damn, some of the shit that they do, I'm like, what the fuck? And I've taken pole dancing classes as a fitness. That shit is hard. Hard. You get pole.
That's actually
pole
like a fitness
burns.
class too.
Yeah.
It is a fitness class.
Yeah.
It's hard. So I'm intrigued because I'm like, damn, I wish I could. I watch P Valley and I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
She's a little aggressive on it, but I'm like, I wish I could do that, Because also I'm like, I could put a pole in my house, get it from my man, do a little,
Yeah.
bam,
Drop it
thank
hot.
you, ma'am.
Hold the pole.
I'm sure you would have made some decent money.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah.
Not here?
I don't know.
Maybe because you know all the guys.
Maybe-
Maybe I got that for free. Why am I going?
Maybe
pay?
Right? They're like,
Maybe Hong Kong. Maybe
slide you
Hong
a dollar. Here's $1 on me. Keep the change. See you tomorrow.
The guy's like, "Oh no, done that."
They're
Who
like,
else is
Jessica.
here?
I'm like, that's not my name. It's another name. It's not me, I swear.
She wears a wig up there.
With the whole like,
Too much hair for a wig.
Right.
with like the whole like OnlyFans being popular, would you guys have done it single?
I wanted to do my feet OnlyFans because I'm like, I always get compliments, but true. But then I was like, the whole actual doing it, and I heard my cousins wanted to do it for a little bit, and they're like, no, you gotta do all this and that and get verified. I'm like, oh, that's just too much.
I mean,
this
I've
point, I might
never
as well
seen
find
an
a sugar daddy.
OnlyFans.
Like,
you
have to get
like the
verified?
same condition that Jen
Yeah.
has. You guys just be packing, holiday hams in the back of your.
We got yams,
Trousers.
girl.
Yes, we do.
I mean, don't
Brown
get me wrong.
sugar
I
holiday
thought
ham.
about not doing any. So I was like, what do they have to do? Right? Like,
Well, you don't have to do anything.
some were just pictures.
Now you do. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's not easy now because a lot of people have
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
But there's always gonna be that guy who's always wanted to see you like that. You know,
Oi,
like,
people
not-
that I
not
know?
even naked,
Come on, a
though.
sugar-
People that I know.
Like I know a girl.
Oh yeah,
she,
for sure.
she used to
Oh,
post
my
her modeling
God.
pictures, not even naked, like in bikinis. And dudes who always just wanted to see her like that would pay to see it.
Maybe I would do it for fupa lovers. There's a following.
Oh, I'm.
Is there really?
100%.
Yes,
what? I am in debt. I need to do that. I'm gonna try
it. Yeah.
Do you have to pay?
My loan got
OnlyFans?
denied, bitch. When are we doing this?
They take a percentage.
They do?
Post your fupa, yeah.
Do they tax you too?
I mean,
You gotta file
gotta-
W
yeah.
It's like a 1099
Yeah.
1099.
independent contractor.
So in the last
Right.
couple years, I made friends with some adult entertainers.
What?
Ooh,
yeah.
that's interesting. How did that happen?
And through a friend in Vegas.
Not me.
But you know me, I'm
She
intrigued.
fucks for free.
Wow. I'm intrigued
Come
with
on,
people
close your
like when they start their own businesses or if they do something, I always like to ask questions kind of like, hey, what does she do? What do you do? Like, how does that work? And how do you put yourself out there? So I ask all those questions, and OnlyFans was a huge, besides doing film, the money was in the OnlyFans, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
I think it's ridiculous that
But
there's
they're
still
fucking.
hookers.
They're fucking.
Oh yeah.
On
Why
their
is there still
OnlyFans.
hookers on the street? Like, girl, sign up at OnlyFans. Like, I know
I
you got a
can't
phone.
afford a phone.
Nah, they got a
Obamacare?
phone.
Obamacare.
Like right here in by
Like
the,
hookers walking?
Yeah. Like, why are you doing that if you have OnlyFans? Like, you don't even
National
know
City?
anybody. Yeah.
I would think in the
gonna say
OnlyFans you can get
where.
real fans and then
Right
they'll pay
here.
more money to be with you, right?
Yeah.
Like during the day?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've had them approach me because sometimes, like, when I'm driving around,
yeah.
I'll park to check something on my phone and they'll walk up and be like,
Oh, how responsible of you.
I was like, I rolled it down a little bit. I'm like,
Just happens to be in front of the hooker. That's so responsible of you. Look
I'll
at
just
that.
park here.
They're all Jonah. Safety first.
They're like,
John.
I'm just checking my phone.
Checking local rates.
Otra vez, Johnny.
The usual.
I'm always like curious, like what kind of a dude like in the middle of the day is like, hey, little quickie, little
The married
toppy?
ones. The married ones that
True.
want a little, lunch snack.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
You think he's married man?
Hell yeah.
Do married men hit on you on your DMs?
Actually, I don't get a lot of people hitting on me on my DMs. Real
What?
talk. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. People will ask random shit, small talk, and
They try to like fill it out first.
yeah. But I think sometimes because
Just like,
we
yeah.
know a lot of people, so sometimes I'm like short. I'll respond and I'll interact, but I'm like really short. And then sometimes like it's been someone I actually know, and I'm like, oh, I feel rude. Like, why didn't you tell me it was you? Like the people who know picture, not no pictures, but like maybe they don't post themselves, or I really don't know, or the shit's private. But as soon as they say something kind of sketch,
Kinda
like
ick.
kind of, I'm like, send me a picture, instant, like, and I'm like, whoa, there's literally 100.
She's at $500.
Exactly,
Cash out
literally
me,
100
bitch.
pictures. You can screenshot what you like. Go ahead.
No, they want one that's not up.
No, I'm
Coming
sorry.
from a guy. So I asked her for pictures for because I always do the collage, and I was like, send me some of Claudia, and she's like, I was like, just tell her to text me some. And the first text message, not like, hey, Jessica told me.
Right. Bam.
Very first text message. She's like, I'm driving.
You're driving. Did I make you pull over next to the stripper? Next to the hooker?
I have my wife, so I'm driving. I get a text message. I look at it. So does the pictures need to be rated G? I was like,
I'm getting set up. Low key on the DMs, I always think I'm getting set up.
oh yeah,
I do. I think it's like a paranoia. Like who sent you?
triggering.
Has that
Who
happened
sent
to you
you?
before?
No. Well, I don't ever interact
You've never done that.
inappropriately.
Hey girl, I'm coming to you as a woman.
Yes.
You've done that.
She does.
I get them
She's
all the
notorious
fucking
for
time.
those. She's notorious for
All the
those.
time. I'm like, who's this?
They're like, did you fuck my man? Jessica's like, which one's your man?
Yeah.
Right.
Sends him a group picture.
Let's start from the beginning.
Yes.
I did say, who's
Let's
your
start
husband?
from the beginning. Who are you and who's your husband?
Well, yeah, I've gotten a hit. Unfortunately, oh gosh, there was someone that I was talking to. Thank goodness we never freaking had sex, but I was talking to for a whole summer, maybe 3 years ago. Shit, I don't know how long ago, 4 years ago maybe. But someone hit me up like once we stopped talking. Like his stories wouldn't make sense, We're kind of we know what's up.
Yeah.
Why you always FaceTime
Yeah,
me
we
like
got
after
the
work going to the
senses.
gym? You never call me at night, come on. So I just went along with it,
Yeah.
whatever. But then
Jen's like, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, girl. So someone hit me up that it was the husband, her husband. I'm like, well, I don't talk to him, so whatever. But he had started seeing somebody else, so people started seeing him with another Mexican girl. So I think that girl just assumed it was me. But I had already stopped fucking with him.
Are you talking about the recent story?
Well, it wasn't recent, but then this new girl, they got married apparently.
Oh, that's what's up. You see,
happy.
hold on. That's an important message. Don't let your girlfriend stop you from meeting your wife, fellas.
Right, side chick turned wife. Side chick turned wife. Right.
It does happen,
It
girls.
does.
It does happen.
You're the,
Don't
you're
give
the exception. You're the exception.
Please don't do
Shoot
that.
your shot, ladies.
No, don't do it.
Stay toxic, fellas.
If it happened for the queen, it can happen for me.
No. So I mean, he was already shady, but of course he was still trying to hit me up, and then whatever. Anyways, fast forward, she ended up hitting me up, the new girl, talking about like, that's my husband. In my head, I'm like, how many fucking wives does this motherfucker have? Like,
You're like, girl,
and I was like,
before you.
here we go again. And then
Remember
she
you?
actually sent me pictures of their wedding. Like, I felt so bad for her at
That's
that
a
at that
lot.
moment
Like
because
you
I'm
really
like,
need to prove
That's
yourself.
a lot.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, pobrecita. And I was like, okay, well, good luck, whatever, right? He still kept on trying to hit me up.
Damn. They
I
never
would-
addressed the real issue.
Exactly.
Why
Like
is it
her
my
or
fault?
him. It's always like the other person.
Yeah.
But again, my responses would be like, you're married. I feel bad for your wife. All this shit, right? Recently, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I think we were out, like just random in a bar, and I was on call. So I answered the call. I have to answer every call, right? No name saved. I answered. She's like, is this Claudia? And I was like, yeah. How can I help you? Right? I think I'm working. It's his wife, the same girl. And I'm what? Exactly. And she's like, hey, this
We
is
know how to get a
so-and-so's
lot of
wife.
information.
And in my head, I'm all, what? Again, bitch, get off of me. Like, I've had 4 boyfriends. No, just kidding. 1 boyfriend after that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you calling me? She's like, isn't it true that my husband told you, like, and I'm like, what the? Okay. So she's like, I saw the messages between you guys and you kept on saying that you feel sorry for me. I'm like, I do. Like, look at you.
Look where we're at.
Look where we're at. And I'm sorry. So she's like, see, I told. And they're like arguing in the background. I'm like, how embarrassed. I'm like, all right, have a nice night.
You think he was hoping that he's
You
like,
still said have a nice night.
Have a nice night.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Bless
have a
your
nice
heart.
night. I said, I wish you
Bless
guys,
your heart.
I wish you luck. Have a nice night. And then went back. They're like, who the fuck? I'm like, can you believe who the fuck just called me?
He was praying to whoever he prays
Yes.
to, like, please say that, you know.
Well,
not
she
get
had
rid or some shit.
the conversations, and she's like, I saw that he kept on trying to ask you that he was going to bring you lunch to work.
Oh,
I
wow.
wanted to see you. She's like, I would have popped up in my head. I'm like, bitch, I wish you would. But the whole time I declined, right? I would be like, no, that's inappropriate because I believe in karma. Like, so at least she saw that finally it was her husband and it wasn't me. So I haven't heard from him since.
Sweet.
Good.
He's not allowed Instagram no more.
Tomorrow. Hey, so
Well, she blocked me from
Talked
his
about me in a
Instagram.
YouTube video?
Oh my god! Oh shit! Shout out to you. You know who you are.
Girl.
Hey,
I'm sorry. You
hit the subscribe button. Leave a
know
comment.
what? We're
You know what? I'm gonna text her.
She's
I
only
have her number.
available from-
Hey, I talked about you. Subscribe so you can watch.
I'm gonna add a couple of numbers in the
Girl.
caption of therapists that I know.
girl. At the end of this,
couples counselor.
if you've ever been,
If you've ever been hit with the, hey, I'm coming to you as a woman
please
to woman.
tell the number below at 1888.
It's so
You had it happen to you
annoying.
too?
She had more.
That,
Jessica's for the streets, first of all.
Wow.
I'm retired.
She was.
Was that?
Was retired.
Language is very
Was that?
important.
No, I dated a home married man. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And then we ran into him at the hookah lounge.
Oh yeah.
Remember with the wife? I was like, we were barely new friends, and
Wait,
she
did
was
you
like,
know he was married when you were dating him?
No.
He
He was literally.
That's an honest question.
He was living
Yeah.
at my
some people are
house.
cool with it.
He was. Wait.
Wow.
Hey, props to him. How'd you do that, bro? That's
Well,
that's
his so
I'm like,
I bet I'll be back.
I dated a married
no,
man.
so his family lived in Texas, right? He's in the. I think I told this
The
story.
military, right?
Yeah, he's in the military. Military don't.
The military
So that's
dude.
red flag right there. Red flag number 1.
But I had never dated anybody in the military, and he was
Well,
so
but you've had people tell you like, don't do it.
Yeah.
And just is like, well,
I guess.
I like to make my own mistakes.
I want to see how red this flag really is.
Girl,
it might be fuchsia.
Girl, that shit was.
It looks maroonish.
It depends
I
on
don't know
when the
red.
light hits it. It's a little maroon.
Come on, now that I think about it,
I
it
can see
was
the
kind
hints
of
of-
orange.
It's more pinkish. It's not red.
That shit was horrible. Lord.
How did you find out?
So, God, where do I start?
In the beginning.
I'm like, okay.
So you met.
Well, I found out because so his family lived in Texas, right? Like, I guess his wife and kids. His wife hated San Diego, so she never wanted to be out here.
Who hates San Diego? That's a
That's a red flag.
Exactly.
Bro.
Well, they're
flag,
from
Texans.
Texas, so I feel, right. I was gonna say you like a lot of Texans don't like love San Diego. They're all about like Texas. So I guess that's what happened. So he was living with like a roommate at the time from the service, and he would wear a necklace and it had a ring. And I always assumed, like, that looks like a wedding ring, right? And I asked him one time, he's like, oh, no, my kids got me this. But he was
I'm married to the Lord.
girl. And
This is the promise ring of Jesus.
and
Yeah,
kids
to your
plus kids,
wife.
right? The vows you fucking took. Coming to find out, it was a wedding ring. But he wouldn't wear it because he did, like, bodybuilding or whatever. So, like, he either got real skinny. No, he did. We would go to the gym together. So I met him at Short Club. Short Club.
Red flag.
Super red flag. But, you know, I was young. But then
You're like, this
he was
2 years ago.
So he was right. He was
This is
gonna.
before this boyfriend.
It was a couple weeks ago.
This is 2019.
It was right before Miami.
Pre-COVID.
Just kidding.
Pre-COVID.
No.
So wait, so we're in September. So this was like January.
I was 31.
That's the past. Okay, we moved on. So he was supposed to get stationed in Seattle, and I'm thinking like things are going great. He met my family, he met my grandma, everybody loved him. And then he said he's gonna get stationed in Seattle, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like,
She's like, we're moving.
no,
to
I was
Seattle?
like, are we, you know,
Raincoats.
kind of was like, am I gonna move with you? And he said out of his mouth, I don't think my wife would like that.
What?
That's
How
he told
long?
you?
How long were you guys seen each other?
Almost a year.
Oh my god!
So did he
that son of a
assume that
bitch.
you knew? Did he assume?
I think that was his opportunity to kind of act like, oh, this is my
over?
chance.
Like,
yeah,
come clean?
but let me no. And even after that, honestly, maybe 2 years ago, his wife hit me up.
And what did she say?
She was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm hitting you up. Blah blah blah." Come to find out, they had an open relationship.
Oh, okay.
But she was like, but the like our agreement was like we couldn't fall in love with nobody. I'm like, come on, that's gonna happen.
Well, he didn't fall in love.
He still wanted to be with me after the fact.
It's not love.
I'm like, hey, what's love?
he liked that ass. he liked that twerk.
He liked the food.
He liked that twerk.
Girl, no.
She don't have a fupa.
It's there.
She got a baby one.
It's a baby. It's just a baby.
So did you stop talking to him?
So I stopped talking to him, and then probably like months later, he tried to pursue me, and then he like was like, "No, me and my wife are over," and I was like, "I don't believe you." He just kept pursuing me, and then he would send me DMs up until like 2 years ago, actually 3 years, because I was living with my aunt still. And he was saying like, you know, oh, I know where you live, like I've been driving by your house, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Red
So then his wife sent me a DM.
In the Navy?
He still is. He's a sergeant.
Creep.
We just exposing sergeants.
Well, I'm not gonna say his name, but you know, less
Robert
creepy,
the
right?
Fifth.
Yeah, because you could definitely lose.
Is there sergeants in Navy?
You can?
They can yes, I think that they can get.
Nah.
Yeah, if
Yes.
you cheat.
Every dude in the military
Supposedly.
is married. You know,
Yeah.
They do it for the extra money.
Facts,
Yeah. So.
probably. Well, they're still together, but anyways, his
If
wife.
they're
hit me up.
like whatever superior, I don't know the rank.
They can't get into trouble and all that
Yeah,
shit.
they can't get into that kind of trouble. Like if his wife were to be like, "Hey, he fucked up. He cheated on me."
Oh.
He could like,
They can
punish
take
him.
rape.
That
Yeah.
bitch is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
She knows what
That
she's
bitch is
doing.
dumb.
She is. She hits me up and like apologized to me for like
That's nice.
not taking it serious when I hit her up back in the day, and I'm just like, okay, why are you hitting me up now? She was trying to have like homebrew conversation, and I'm just
Trying
like,
to make a trouble.
Wow.
I hope not.
She was reaching.
He
out
told me about
for
your
him.
twerking
reaching.
skills.
When
What's
she was
up?
like reaching, and I'm like, maybe she's a lesbian. Like I'm confused, but yeah. So
Well,
that
we've come
was like,
across
you kinda
people
cute.
that try to
she's like, I see
Couples
what
that
I
try
see
to-
what he saw.
take us home.
You've had couples hit on you?
Yeah.
When was that?
That one time.
Yeah, and then the wife ended up wanting to take me home.
Yes, it was a very interesting Sunday Funday, the Lord's Day. It was the Lord's Day, so I
Would
was
you
like,
do that?
no.
Oh, you don't fuck with the...
He ended up being a lot,
He was a lot.
What do you mean?
like just real aggressive and.
No, he was very aggressive. Like
That's the first I was like, a lot? Like, she's like,
no,
nah, that's
him
way.
and his wife sat next. They sat next to us at we went to brunch, and as soon as the wife got up and went to the restroom, he came over and brought his hookah and put it at our table, and I'm like, that's odd. So then he started having a conversation, and then when she came back, he's like, oh honey, babe, sit right here. And so she sat with us, and then he introduced us, and I don't know, I didn't get the feeling first, and then
Because she looked like annoyed.
yeah, she
Like kind of like, why is my man being friendly again?
And
And
then
then
I told you I
that
want
shit made a
Asians.
turn. And then that shit made a turn at the end of the night.
oh
It
my
was the
gosh.
wife that was all over.
He started talking about buying a house off of 3rd Avenue in Chula Vista. I'm like, oh, I'm from Chula Vista. And he's like, oh, asking questions. That's how he got me. And I was like, he's like, oh, let's exchange numbers so we can talk about like Chula Vista, right? And I was
Smooth.
like, okay, right. And then he's like, hey, he told her, I'm going to get her number. So I kind of didn't think nothing of it.
Oh.
And so I was like, all right, she was there, whatever. Then we told them we were going to the next place. And then they ended up going.
Yeah.
And then from there, it just went to shh.
So like, let's fuck.
Yeah, but that's what I was
Yeah.
like. I was seeing
She wanted to
someone
take
already.
me
Yeah.
home. I was like, I wasn't even doing anything. But then
It's like, okay.
I was
What
seeing
did I do?
someone, so then that
Oh.
person met me there, and then he saw me with them, and then he was like mad aggressive. Like he was so
Yeah,
weird.
he was.
He texted me all kinds of shit. I'm like, well, dude,
Like
this
a dick pic?
no, just like talking shit, like real
what?
aggressive, like about like. And in my head, I'm like, you just wanted to talk about Chula Vista. What the fuck you talking about? But
Like sexual aggressive?
Your Chula
no,
Vista.
kind of like you're here with a dude or whatever. In my head, I was like, I told him I had a boyfriend. Like, where did I miss?
He's like, yeah, and I told you I have a wife. Like,
What's your point? You guys were supposed to come home with us.
She's right here.
Yeah, that was
Like, you can bring him along.
no, but then the wife started looking at my dude, and I was like, "Bitch, back the fuck off."
This ain't that kind of party.
She looked like she wanted to climb him. I said, "Bitch, I
Intentions need
will."
to be set immediately.
No,
Like, yo,
gracias.
we don't swing that shit. here,
Nah.
yo.
No, I will fuck
There's
you.
a lot of people like that out there, though.
There is.
A lot.
Surprisingly, so I've known Jessica to be for the streets as long as
Wow.
I've known her.
Retired.
Okay, I'm just saying.
We're learning about healthy
I
relationships.
go home tomorrow, like my man's like single, ready to mingle on his profile.
Healthy relations, and sometimes we have conversations, and I'm like, "That's healthy," and we're like, "Oh shit, like this is what we need."
Right.
But we're just all
Come on, right.
traumatized. We're traumatized.
we
You know
are.
what I mean?
I am. You know, I've been for the streets for a minute.
Yeah. How do we say trigger?
Yeah, girl.
We
Everything
get triggered.
me. Something
Hell
triggered.
yeah.
Florida triggered, like anything.
You think he'd get mad if you're like, babe, some girl wants to like.
I don't know.
Oh, how would he feel about that? That's a good question. Let's ask him. Let's call him. FaceTime. Let's
FaceTime him. He's like, "How are you?"
You know how you're having a guys' night tomorrow? I'm having a girls' night.
And this is what we're doing.
girl-
Roll the fucking summer eve wipes if I were her.
Girl.
Like when you go to the clinic and you have to wipe.
When you have to I'm like, excuse me, here you go.
Yeah.
Before we do this.
He's like,
So whenever
I
you have
don't
to like
get
take
it.
a urine, whenever you take a urine test, they have you
Yeah.
wipe, but you have to wipe front to back, and then you throw that wipey away. You get another one. You do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then you pee in the cup.
Because it's got to
Yeah.
be clean pee. Like it can't be bacteria that's been kicking it there.
No.
So that's
Right? You pee, you see the
So-
fucking, you see the nut in the pee.
You're like,
Yeah.
my babies.
It's happened.
If it floats, he has
Yeah.
low testosterone. If it
Wow.
sinks, he has good.
Like, here's my sample.
Really?
And his.
I'm
It's
up.
an easy way to check.
I go home. I'll pay.
Be like, here's my sample and his.
Take it to the car.
It's floating.
She's out here, wipe the kids away.
Ew,
You're like, what?
that's
How do you know?
nasty. Gross.
I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. I'm out there thinking, let's do this again.
No, but she's a good time. So if she's listening, we want to hang out with you guys.
Oh, Gabby?
Yeah.
She's cool as fuck. We went out with her, and she got game.
She does.
She
I'm
does.
so
Tiene
jelly.
pegue.
Oh, then it'll be
Amor,
good
tiene
time.
pegue. Like, dudes flock to her. And because she gets, like, that aura. She's like,
Yeah.
she's just, like, a good time. Like, she's a good
Me
piece.
gusta. I like
Yeah.
good vibes people. The loyal ass Libras.
I still want
We're
to hear
just
about
emotional.
About what?
that. What happened?
Yeah, what
Our fallout.
happened?
We just had a disagreement.
About what?
I was like, hey, stop being a hoe. And she was like, no. And I was like, I can't be friends with you, bro. What? That's almost like literally.
I found Jesus. You're being a hoe.
Right.
So what happened? I want to hear
I would
your
still be
version.
your friend if you were a hoe.
I've-
It's okay.
Oh, me or him?
You.
Oh, it's like, oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Ooh.
You're my friend.
Okay.
Are you a hoe too?
I used to
Yeah.
be.
Oh, you're retired, hoe?
I'm
She's on
taking a
break.
break.
She's on
I'm taking a
break.
break. I'm just
tired. My body hurts.
But you know what? Cuffing season is around the corner. I was dusting the office today, and my friend slash manager was there, and I was like, you know what? It's already October. It's about time I start getting a boyfriend, huh? He just started laughing, but I
Yeah.
was like, but I mean,
No,
it's
no, you
usually
gotta buy
what
her a gift
happens.
for Christmas and shit.
Yeah, I
Damn.
know. Yeah, you're right. I'm in too much debt to.
And then like matching pajamas.
A little cute picture. Oh,
Hey, and then pumpkin carving.
Oh. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get on the app and put specifically looking for a holiday
Just
boo.
holiday
Looking for
boo.
a
Yeah,
holiday
boo.
boo.
Like the
That's
family
it.
events and
That's
shit.
it. I have a quinceañera tomorrow. I need a fucking date. Like, come on.
You know, people on TikTok do that. They'll be like, hey, like, I'm so-and-so. I'm looking for a date. I live here.
Really?
And then, like, the comments fill
TikTok?
up with dudes like, I'll take
No,
you. I'll take you.
I have like certain requirements.
An escort
though.
like that.
Like what?
I have certain requirements. You need to be
I'm
like
here
at
for it.
least.
Support it.
Well, you're
Send
tall
your
as fuck,
message.
bro.
I'm tall, so you need to be 6 foot to ride this ride. Thank you very much.
Put your hands up.
200 and above in weight, too. You don't want to
I don't really know guys' weight, so I don't know.
Okay.
If they're 6 feet, they're
No, they gotta be at least 200, right?
For
I don't know.
sure.
I'm sorry, I don't
that's
know
a
guys'
good-
weight.
Yeah, you don't want
for sure.
skinny.
Yeah, because if you're like 150, I'm 140.
Big as my fucking thigh.
And
Big as
6
my
foot,
thigh.
Lord.
Does that bother you when a guy has, like, smaller thighs than you? Well, you got fucking. You guys.
No,
you and
every
Jen-
guy
big
has
thighs.
smaller thighs than me.
Yeah.
Unless he's
Same.
like a
I mean, that's
bodybuilder.
true, yeah.
So I'm not worried about the thigh size. But yeah, like when I sit like this next to some, like one of them, it's like, looks like a fucking weenie. their freaking legs, their thighs look like a weenie. Mine looks like a fucking big ass torta. Big ass tortas next to him. But no, I just need to, like, when I hug them, I don't want to feel like
you're smothering them.
Yes,
Yeah,
and if I give them a hug, or like, what if I get on top of them? Like, they're gonna die.
yeah.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah. Like, I can't sit on your face if you can't, like,
Yeah,
eat all
no.
this.
Like, how you doing back there?
Like they won't even be able to get to the safe word.
I think every guy,
It's already dead. He's already dead.
every guy's gonna agree, but that's a cool way to die. Like, you'll tell that story at my funeral.
Well, how am I going to tell that story? Call 911 and be like,
Probably.
well, we had the safe word. He didn't say it.
Oh my
So,
gosh! Like, Sex
like,
took me
bitch,
to
you
the
killed
ER.
him.
I used to love that show. I don't know if it's still around.
What?
Sex took me to the ER.
See?
oh my God.
Did you guys
Remember the show?
Like a long time ago.
Yeah,
Because there was one like a cucumber one, right? The girl was
Yes.
masturbating and then she died because it cut her or something.
What?
A cucumber cut her?
Yeah.
You guys
And then
want to hear
she
a
got
nasty
bacteria or
story?
Oh my god! Yes,
I have
always.
a story and it was about your friend.
something.
But
What?
We'll get to
you
that
go
one right
first.
now. That's
no,
not my friend no more.
no.
Oh,
There's-
so you're not.
Huh?
Continue. I was gonna speak out of my
Yeah.
ass.
No.
Ass, girl.
It's all-
What does it say? Is that the fupa or the ass slapping?
One of my exes had a cat, right? And so
I'm a-
he used to like to sleep naked. So one time
Okay.
I woke up con todo, right? So I like start going down and I'm like, he's still asleep. And I was like,
Coughing up hairballs.
hairball.
No.
And yeah, I was like, oh, you can't do this anymore.
That's gross.
Imagine you get like a flea in your mouth.
Ew. That pussy was laying on that dick.
I learned my
That night.
lesson. I was like, never again.
Pull out a wipey
I
or
was like,
something.
go wash it.
Wait, how does that? What the fuck? How does that even get down there?
It's
Oh, because she
cat
was
hair.
naked.
She was
Yeah,
naked.
yeah.
And the
Ew,
cat
that's
slept in the bed.
gross.
She wouldn't sleep with us. She would just like be on the bed whenever we weren't on there. So
That's what you get for trying to be nice.
yeah.
You're like, this is over because
It
I'm
was for-
hyper.
That was
For
God
myself.
telling you he's not the one.
Right.
He is not
said-
the one.
There were so many signs.
God's like,
Did you
"Cat
have
hair."
to? Did you have to pull the skin though?
And give it a.
Turtleneck. Ew.
So what was the story
Oh yeah.
of my old?
So it
friend?
was like, it was kind of a situation like that. And we were making sundaes on body parts. And
shit.
this mofo, I love what are they called? Maraschino cherries.
Oh,
And the cherry, she sucked it up. Literally.
She said
so you're not the only one who likes them.
She loves them apparently.
she's hungry.
Without the stem.
When he literally stopped. He literally stopped. He was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "What? What happened?" Because I mean, I wasn't really feeling anything. We had one of my best friends back then. She was going to school to be a nurse. Why did we fucking call her? How embarrassing! And
Come
she-
dig it out.
No, to like, what do we do? What do we do?
She's like, bitch, go to the
I was
ER.
so fucking naive back then. It was a long, long time ago, and it was like we didn't know what to do. Anyways, we ended up calling like the nurse line, the emergency, like not 911, but like I guess you can call a hotline,
The party line?
and it was him who called.
Say
and it was
hello.
so embarrassed, and he's like, "I know this sounds like a crazy story, like, but this is serious. Like, my girl, whatever." So they walked us through
How to get it
how to
out?
fucking get it out.
And he just had to fish it, or what?
He had to hook it. And I had to push with my muscles like out. And he's like, I can feel it. Look at that, guys.
You learned something
I learned
here.
something. So you have muscles in there. Work them. So I worked
The
them.
fupa got muscle. Fucking buff.
So he had to hook it. I hope he's not listening. How embarrassing.
I hope he is.
He's like, yo.
I'm gonna get a DM. I'm gonna get a DM. You really told him that story? And why are you talking to John? Because they're not friends anymore. Why are you talking to John? They had a falling
Do you
out.
still keep in contact with
Hell
him?
no. I honestly don't even know. I'm no like negative thing to say about him. We were just very different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why we broke up. I think I was just over it. I don't remember.
Oh, you broke up with him? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
I thought it was
That's
mutual,
the story.
but
Oh, I was-
well, we both met while we were both in relationships, and he was with her, and I was with an
Oh, you
ex.
were the side?
I was not the side. We did not cheat. You know, I have morals high. But
I remember her
mad.
telling me that she showed up and she was there.
what?
That she popped up on him and you were there.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
did that happen?
Uh-huh.
Maybe it did. I don't even
I
remember.
blocked it.
Honestly, yeah.
Because she vented. She's like, yeah, John. And I was like, what? Because she told me, she's like, I fucking went to his house and this fucking bitch was there.
Which house? The one in TJ?
Yeah. Come to find
How
out,
come I don't
like,
remember this shit?
Were you sober?
No, I wasn't even
Probably
drinking or
not.
partying back then. It's just so long
she
ago.
was a school teacher. Come on.
I was a school teacher.
How old were
Hi.
you? I know
Shit. 2006. 25, 24, 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
A long
were
time ago.
we were co-workers. That's how we met. And he was younger
It's
than me.
always the fucking coworkers.
I know.
Oh, it is.
He was younger than me. I
Thank
knew he
God I
had a
work from
girlfriend. I
home.
had a boyfriend. He was a cool dude. We
he was
vibed,
cool.
I guess. He was cool.
He's actually one of the coolest people I've met. It sucks that I'm not
nice.
friends with him no more, but
Yeah.
he was cool as fuck.
Why are you not?
His personality, like, he would go to this porn convention every January, I remember, but like relationship wise or whatever, I don't know when he was watching porn, what he was learning from porn, or not talking shit. Never mind. That's not a bad. That's not
what
a bad.
the fuck you were doing there.
Sorry, like, what the
Yo.
I'm sorry.
He was
Take
the
it
guy
back.
at the door
She's like-
checking the tickets, Claudia. He wasn't there for
She's
the
like,
porn
That's
convention.
like I watched cooking classes.
That sounded okay. We were together for 4 years, so I'm not complaining
my
about that.
God.
And he got a cherry stuck up in me, so
All he did was watch the food channel, and he know how to cook.
yeah.
But anyway,
thing
porn
is,
conventions
it's like-
and doesn't know how to
It wasn't like now. I mean, I was very naive back then. I was very, very naive, and then we were together for 4 years. Like after now, I'm kind of like, oh my god, right? Things are different. But I'm like, he went to the porn conventions for what? Literally just to take.
He was a
pictures of
ticket
people.
guy. He
Yeah.
wasn't there for the
He just took
porn.
pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I did too. Like, shit, I was just freshly 21 when we went.
Ooh.
Yeah. He was young. He was younger. He was
So
young.
you lost your virginity there.
No. But it was like, oh, the crazy thing is, like,
He lost
we
his
went,
virginity to cat.
and I,
Oh.
if my mom hears this,
Your mom was like, you want
And it wasn't until after I gave her the ring.
first the ring, and then
God said.
Yeah.
when we went, it was crazy because I didn't know any porn star, like, but there was dudes geeking out, like, oh my god, so and so's here, and I was like,
Yeah.
that girl's hot, like, I'm gonna take a picture with her. So, but there's people who are into it. He wasn't like, we just went just to go, like, there's
Yeah.
bitches walking around topless, whatever.
It was a thing. Yeah. But people do know like porn stars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
there's a lot of them around.
So that's
Yeah.
how I'm not friends
Yeah.
with
Over
her ex.
a porn convention ticket.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did you really lose a friend then?
No, yeah, he was cool.
He was
No,
cool,
he was
yeah.
cool.
But I have on.
You gained one years
He
later.
probably
but-
imagine if he were to know.
two.
Imagine if he were to know, he'd probably be like, "What the fuck?
How
Like,
random.
How random."
Yeah, literally, because
Yeah.
many years later and shit.
And like you said too, like I was very different back then, right? And I wonder even know, like I haven't seen him since probably we broke up.
I've heard that steaks are really good at where did
Pacers.
Pacers on Tuesdays.
Yes.
They do. Yeah, they are.
Remember
On
we went.
Tuesday.
We went to the
It's
strip
$2
club,
steaks on Tuesdays.
and then we went on a Thursday, and it's $5 Tito's. Remember we got
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
one time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Come on,
that sounds
Pacers
like fun.
pay us.
I've had
Yeah.
2 strippers on here. One of
Really?
them worked at Spacers. One of
Yeah.
them works at. You know what's crazy? She was like really kind of low key exposing like shit that happens at the strip club,
Yeah.
like drugs,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
management and shit like that.
Of course.
But she was saying it on
Ooh.
camera.
Did she name drop the place?
No. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I bleeped out the name of the strip
Oh.
club. But
so she was name dropping, but you.
she was
believed it.
very active before she came on here, and since not heard a word of her, hasn't posted a thing.
Really? Maybe she
Yeah.
got in trouble.
Probably.
Oh, that's scary.
She was talking about like managers doing blow with strippers and shit. I was like, damn.
I have a stripper
Does she have a large
classes.
following?
Not really, but
You
All her coworkers.
You never know who's gonna listen.
You
Yeah.
never know who's
That's
gonna
the thing.
And like I have friends that go to Pacers regularly. So if they
Yeah.
were listening to this, they were like, "Hey, there was a stripper out there."
Right.
Yeah.
Don't snitch.
I hope
Snitches
not.
get stitches
Not
or
my
fired.
people. I see
You
people.
never know.
That too, but like you never know who's watching and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary too. Like stalkerish shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes too. That's why I don't.
That's like my people who be watching my stories.
Yeah, I
That shit
saw
is
that.
creepy, bro.
All the ones that say,
Are you
pussy
private
this
or
and
no?
that.
No, it's public.
See, I'm private.
It was like
But it's his podcast page.
No,
No, it
my
was his
personal.
regular page.
My
Yeah, it
personal.
was his
Oh, are you
regular.
on private?
No, I'm private.
I'm private. Are you
There's like
private?
15 of those
I have a
fake
private
accounts
one and
watching my
then this
shit.
one.
Oh,
The
okay.
Damn.
Barbershop
I
one.
keep getting people trying to add me from fake accounts, and they'll have like so many followers, but
It's all the same guy.
zero. It's all my boyfriend. Babe? Is that you?
You're better.
But like zero posts. I'm like, how the fuck do you have so many followers, but like nothing is posted
I think it's
Yeah,
fake.
that's
all the
right?
It's fake.
time?
Fake.
But how do you gain so many fucking
I
followers?
don't know. I got this one that watches every story. No followers, no pictures, but it's the same name always.
It's all
That's
cat.
weird. That is so weird. I know. I don't
But
know.
it's like, honestly, I've been with Kat for 8 years. Like,
Yeah.
about to be 8 years.
Dang.
So there's not like a ex chilling this, like,
Yeah.
heartbroken. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't shit. No, it definitely wasn't before Kat. So I was like, who the fuck? Why? Just add me.
Man, I really know who.
People are weird though. Like people are hella weird. Like now, if
I do be blocking people like I get paid for it.
really, I don't block it. I've never blocked
I'd be like,
anyone.
Blocked
Nope.
anybody.
Block. Like, I'll scroll. I was like, I'm tired of you. Block.
Oh, like miscellaneous random. Yeah,
Yeah,
if they
no.
come at me weird, yeah, I'll block them. But
No,
really-
don't even have to. Just,
Oh,
I don't
just-
like that picture. Block.
Wow.
Ugly hoe
Look at
black.
that.
Wow.
Get it.
How many bitches do you block on a daily basis?
Nah, but no.
Did you block me back in the day?
No.
Oh,
I just deleted you.
Wow.
close enough. He said he blocked
I'm
me.
telling you,
Report.
I was not allowed to be her friend, so I was like, I'm sorry. And we were like, Team
Ah,
Jessica.
yeah, salió. He wasn't allowed to.
Grown ass man, not allowed. Okay.
But we were in the sideline,
No,
like,
but I
but the
get
sign that
that.
said, like,
Not by
Jessica.
not by
not by Kat.
by
No,
cat.
no, I know.
Team Jess, vote for me 2024.
She's a cool time. She's a good time. And she cooks good, and
I do.
she's a good time.
I'm if I like you. If not, you get top ramen.
Wow, I like that.
Maybe some chips.
I don't get
Come
to
see
eat that
Lemon.
often.
Top ramen.
Me out.
You
Like
never been engaged?
I have like 4 promise rings, not engagement rings. I know that's
Condom
horrible.
shits.
I know.
Melt them down, make
I
a
know.
chain.
Ooh, cute.
They're like, oh, that's a cute chain. Yeah, this one was.
I have one from your friend too.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
You still have it?
Yeah. I have about 4 rings.
Which
But
one's your favorite?
Sheesh.
favorite ex or favorite ring?
I go watch.
Actually, my favorite ring is somebody that I met on Instagram, and I only met him one time. And the first time he met me, he brought me some Jordans and a ring. So
Oh, that's what's up.
That's nice.
that's my favorite
Oh,
ring.
that
Shout out to
one.
you. Yes, that one.
She doesn't remember
Oh,
his
that's
name.
fun. That story's funny. That story's
Did
funny.
you give it up? You better.
No,
have for
he
some
actually
Jordans.
spent the night at my house, and he cooked for me, and we did not have sex.
That's
Wow.
that's
I know
fucked up.
something funny about that story though.
You're the problem.
What?
Why didn't you hook up with him?
Because
That's
honestly,
like when a guy flies you out. You better fuck.
okay, that's different. But yes, he drove down
I'm gonna get canceled. Like,
out of
fucking
town.
misogynist.
We were cool. We vibed. We like went out to dinner. We had a couple drinks. But in my head, I wasn't gonna be like, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck this shit." Like, it didn't kind of cross my mind. So that's how I knew that I wasn't really into him. So I wasn't gonna be like, "Yeah, drive all the way home." So I'm like, "No, you can stay." But I kind of, I know we always say nothing's gonna happen. I know we always say that.
But the cooch is shaved.
But and we all smell good. We have the wipes. The fupa's ready and everything, right?
Got that good lingerie.
So I mean,
Deodorant under the fupa.
but
know that trick.
if you ain't feeling it, I wasn't gonna. I don't
told you that
know. I'm not gonna just do it to do it. And he was very respectful. He
That's
was
what's up.
cool.
Well, he's not trying to catch a rape charge either. So
Wow.
there's that.
Wow. He still hits me
Wow.
up.
He still wants it.
But it's funny
I know a girl that
because
was like,
remember you were telling me like about him, and then I was like, oh yeah, he used to like try to be in my DMs,
Yeah.
and he would tell me he wanted to come out here and visit me and
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
We
But we
kinda-
never pursued anything.
Yeah.
I like that one guy
Men
shoot
are
the
like
shot
that,
at
yeah.
friends. That's
Actually, someone sent me a DM today, and I was like, I have a boyfriend, right? Because I don't know this person. And again, I always feel like I low key getting set up. So I'm like, you obviously don't know me, because if you didn't know me, you know I have a man. Well, then send your friends to me. Who fucking says that?
Hey, a real one?
A real one? That is such a fucking turn off.
I hate that
Honest.
shit.
But like, I'm really gonna be like, oh
Hey.
yes, let me send you my friends right
Yo, you
now.
know
What
friends
the
on me?
fuck?
Hey, homie, bestie. What's up with your
Right.
homies?
Yeah, you look cute tonight. What about your friends though?
No, no.
Best
But,
go, bestie.
yeah, that's-
Bestie, hook me up with your friends.
He happened to this. That's happened to us twice already, huh? And we don't even look. We don't even look alike. So I feel
But
like
we're a
these
good
people
time.
we're a good time, but I feel like these people are
Squeeze your eyes, it's
equal
like two Latinas.
equal opportunity employers, right? These guys, because
Yeah.
we're completely opposite.
But you're like on both sides. He's like, I like both sides of the spectrum.
That's a big spectrum. But other people that my
How big?
other girls that maybe are
Claudia's like, I'm not crazy.
Wow.
like similar, like
Truth is out.
There can only be one twerker in this group.
it's her. The way these knees are set up,
these Megan knees.
they're not Megan.
not
They're
kneeing like
Nana
they
knees.
used to.
They're Nana knees. They're not Megan knees. But so
like, "Na, na, na,
other
na, na."
friends that kind of like are maybe similar, like physical wise or something, like, okay, I get it. Like, okay, we kind of look alike, I get it, but we're opposite. And it's happened a couple times.
But we're a good time.
We are a good time.
My best friend and I have had guys like that we went to high school with. They
But you guys are similar. You and Tere?
how?
Like, body what? I don't know.
Wow. She's like, I'm
She
talking
got the
about,
yams?
She
she's
got
like,
the
I'm talking
yams,
about
yeah.
personality.
She got the yams?
Got the yams, yeah.
They're both. She's güerita too. I mean, you're kind of blonde.
But she's like
You're dark,
actually
though.
light
Yeah,
skin.
yeah, she's light skin.
Do you guys have the same type? Like, do you have a type?
No, I don't think I have a type.
Like, if we line them up, do they, like, is there
None of
similarities?
them.
At all.
No, at all. I should post a picture, huh? Like and a
Cut
time.
those-
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do it like a
Kind of like a lineup.
like a shade, and then the next guy that hits on you, you'd be like,
Oh, wow.
You can say, you can go.
My friends say, like, oh, yeah, that's totally your type. So I guess I might have a type.
it's changed. And when I met you,
Oh, totally.
Because if we're going off my friend, and then
Oh, my God.
the guys you date now, I'm like,
My type has
Night and day, literally. Dia y noche.
My type did change. I used to like white boys.
Oh, I've never dated a white
Me
boy.
neither.
Yeah.
That's
Never.
why y'all were single for so long.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm blocking my blessings. I need a short, skinny white guy.
Yeah,
There you go.
That sounds scary.
That sounds very, a serial killer.
Wow.
The worst
Different.
date I've ever been on was with a white guy I met on Tinder.
Really?
And I drove all the way to fucking PB, I think. He lived in La Jolla. He asked me if I
I
could
thought you
pick
were
him
going to say
up.
like Palm Springs or
To
something.
pick him up?
Yes.
Okay,
Ahí
that's red flag.
Ya empezamos mal.
So you don't got a
Yeah.
car.
Because I was on my way to PP and he calls me and he was like, hey, can you actually come pick me up? My car won't
Well,
start.
PB to La Jolla is not that far.
It's not that far.
No.
And so I was like, fine. So I went, right? Because sometimes I can't say no. Especially not back
All the
then.
time.
You're
Let's
the
work
And
problem.
I
on
was
that.
like,
Let's
I
work
was
on
like, oh, no, we worked on it. I would probably be like, no, I'm not going. So I went to pick him up. We went to the tap room in PB. And then he ordered a beer and got drunk. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, roofied himself on accident.
I know, right?
Hell.
Supposed to be for her.
He's like, shit.
Shit, it's sizzling.
He's like, now I gotta rate
He
myself.
thought I was so cool because I paid for my own stuff, but I was so over him and like his drunken conversation. I had like 2 beers and I was like, this is still not
You're an
entertaining.
alcoholic, so
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I really am. It's sad. I have a high tolerance for alcohol. There's a difference. I can live without it.
But I mean, when I start thinking, obviously my type wasn't, working out and stuff like that. So I'm like, let me think outside of the box, and that's when I kind of started the whole app thing, and that only lasted like 6 weeks or something. I went on a lot of dates. Doesn't mean I hooked up
free
with them.
dinners. That's what's
Yeah, a lot of free dinners.
That's women privilege.
And sometimes
right
it was brunch, lunch, and dinner. Tres
Damn,
veces
brunch,
al
lunch,
día.
dinner.
Yes,
And then when it got to dessert, she said, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's closed.
Not
But thank you for the ring and shoes.
there. The bakery,
I really like them. Thanks. Thank
Right.
you. How'd you know my size?
the bakery is closed.
Yeah, but you like what you like. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, nah, I would be bored. Like, but maybe I'm blocking my blessings. So
But is also like willing to follow, seguirte el rollo sometimes.
Yeah.
Doesn't gotta
Just
be all
party
the
too much.
time.
she's
This is
mellowed
actually an
out a
intervention.
lot.
Right, you're
Your
like,
family's here. Let them in.
Mom, you were just here. Great grandma.
I was just talking to my
Handoff, like,
sister about that. I was
those
like, I
things.
can't stand bummy dudes not bummy dudes in general, but if you're gonna be bummy, don't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Like, be
agree.
bummy to yourself. Like, that's cool. Like, be bummy and live at home, but don't have like a girlfriend. Like, what'd she do to you to deserve that? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
be bummy solo. That's fine.
So do you think like people should date like what they can afford? Also,
That's a good question.
Ooh, I don't know, because I guess, but I don't know, because my thing is like, date what you like. Like, if you like girls who work hard for their shit, date that. Don't go after the girl who's gonna be like, here's my Cash App, and then
Okay.
get mad about it. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What? Don't go after her. Like, go after the other girl. You know.
my
Like,
main
dudes
thing.
want the dudes with the BBLs. I call them 1942 girls. You know. Like,
1942 girl.
Bottles
My thing is like I take care of
Yeah.
my own shit, right? Like I don't need anyone to pay my bills, but I need someone who can keep up with me.
yeah. See, like that. Yeah.
And we go, you know.
It's not even like I want her to buy me things, but like, be able to buy yourself shit.
Yeah,
You know, don't like depend on
exactly.
somebody, and vice versa. Like, don't depend on her. Be able to do shit for yourself. Like, that's like, for me, it's like important. Like, a hardworking woman to me is like sexy.
Yeah. But I like to like get up and I want to go here this weekend. I'm flying out. I'm doing this. Like you need to keep up with me.
Oh, so he can't be like, nah, I can't, babe. I got no PTO.
No, I'm understanding if you're working hard. I mean, I think more, you don't got to be like making all this money, but I think financially be able to take care of yourself. Like, I don't want
You
to,
feel that now, but what about when you were younger?
when I date younger, I think because I'm out in the streets and the people are young.
This is
So it's always like sometimes
Fact check.
like even with your friend, he was younger than me. So I
What?
kind of, yeah, he was younger
Really?
than me.
I just realized that I'm younger than you.
Yes.
I was like, hey, I'm
yes.
not that old.
I'm way,
Finally, I'm not.
I'm
the
way
only one.
older. Abuela over here. But I think sometimes I have to think about that. Like, I'm already ahead in my career. I'm established and all this stuff. And then this person
Is
maybe is
barely-
barely starting.
yeah.
So I feel like I rushed him to like buy a house and to grow up. And he was kind of immature.
But
like,
he was like old. He had like an old soul.
but he was immature.
Immature?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
I mean-
immature, like relationship wise, or like, you know,
But
or non,
kids,
he wasn't
right? He had
motivated.
kids.
He wasn't motivated. He was very like, we'll just settle for stuff. And I don't like that's a turn off for me.
It just reminded me. She had like, they had this party at her house. They always had parties, like wild parties, and had jungle juice.
Oh,
And
yeah.
one time,
Oh, the panty dropper drink that I used to make.
I blacked out and I broke their fan in their room, like abanico. Like, I rolled off the bed and landed on it.
Oh, that's right.
And
We
then
put you in our bed. I remember.
And they had a roommate who I liked, that white girl.
Oh yeah, I don't even
I had
remember
a
her
crush
name.
on her, and I would always flirt with her when I would go. And they took a video. I wish I had the video. They got her to like grind her.
Oh, that's
cooter
oh my god! I
On your
forgot
face?
about
on my
that.
face, but
You
I was
don't
blacked
remember.
out, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Wake up!" And she was like grinding.
You were
her.
like,
Oh my god, I forgot about that. You have such a good memory.
So the inner thigh.
it was a core memory.
It's a good memory.
I was
my
like,
God.
they showed me the video, and I was like, "Fuck!" I wasn't even awake for this.
Damn it!
Poor thing.
Damn it!
And then she like moved because she wasn't from here or some shit
She was just rooming with us
for like a little bit,
yeah,
right?
because he was engaged and like her fiance was in the military somewhere. Like
Yeah,
She was
and then
engaged.
Yeah, she was
she was
engaged.
engaged
Fucking someone else.
for sure, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to be that guy.
You were.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she
that was me.
She was tall and her fiance was short. See, maybe I'm blocking my blessings.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's a lesson learned right there.
Yeah, go short.
I haven't had a real boyfriend. You know, I've dated, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought in my mind, I was like, yeah,
Cody,
we're
whatever.
together. Like the last guy I like persistently dated for 4.5 years was long distance from here to Florida.
Oh wow.
That's far.
Yeah, and it lasted almost 4 years. But we never had a title, which is why it was so important. This relationship, it's like, we got to put a title or we're not together. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
then
like
they
this whole,
deny
like,
you.
yeah, or you.
Yeah.
That came from a place.
She's all
of-
trigger.
Oh, trigger.
Yeah, because they deny you.
That came from pain.
Ouch. Me duele. Me
one of
duele.
I call him my ex, but
He's like,
I
He
call
was
my
like,
ex
yeah,
Mike, but we were
he's
never
like-
titled.
so his friend listens to the pod, and
Hey, friend.
he was like, oh yeah, he like told me, he's like, are you saying that we like went out. I know. I was like, are you saying that we didn't? I was like, I would fucking drive your ass to TJ, homeboy. Like, what do you mean we didn't fucking date? He was like, I never said we didn't
He's
date.
like, I mean, you cool, whatever. We're like friends, but
We swap
He said,
fluids
we
or
just
whatever.
were boyfriend, girlfriend. And I was like,
he's like, I need you to stop saying that.
Right.
Like,
You need to
defamation of
stop.
character right there.
Disclaimer. You're gonna get sued.
You're gonna get a season.
That goes back though. Everyone has different definitions of
Yeah.
dating. Like we're dating. That was my girlfriend. No, what the
I
fuck
was
are you
like, we
talking
dated
about?
for 2 years.
No,
Weren't you there?
we're cool, homie. Cool.
He's like, we were
We
really
just had the
consistent.
conversation. Remember, like the homie or the friend.
Yeah. Yeah, with our guy friends.
Who do you think? Oh, I was gonna say guys usually be like, nah, we're just
The homie.
friends. Like,
Honestly, I was on that shit for 5 years when I got my heart broken after my last relationship. I was on that shit. Like, we're cool. What are you talking about? Where you met my family? We're here together. You spend the night every night. You think you're my boyfriend? No. I take.
you moved in, you have a drawer, you have a
Yeah, what
fucking
he did have a
here.
drawer. He had a drawer.
That doesn't make you my man.
So did I say I cheated?
Whoa,
No, because I never said
relax.
we were together. I busted one of those.
See, so
I didn't cheat. I didn't
He's like,
cheat
I caught
because
you
we were not
cheating.
together.
You caught me with another person. Yes, cheating.
No, cheating. No, because we
That's
never established
reaching.
that. That was wrong. That was
That's
wrong.
reaching.
Your friend told you I was out on a date. Yeah.
And
Well, I made him another drawer. What's the problem? There's
Hey,
a
this whole dresser
Comes home,
here is
half
for
the
my
dresser
man.
is like moved. He's like, "What's going on?" Just
make room.
dip
I'm
to the
sorry, but
side.
if you got a toothbrush at the opposite person's house, y'all together.
Yeah, no, he had a toothbrush, and he lived in Oceanside, so he would stay a lot. I remember one time this is so bad. So he was gonna come over, right? So we had other people over the night before, and it was around Valentine's Day. So I remember when the other person came over, I had thrown like all the freaking balloons and the fucking teddy bears.
Oh,
in
you
the,
ain't shit.
in the guest room. I wasn't shit. I wasn't
shit, bro.
I wasn't. I put all the shit.
I love you.
So no, this is horrible.
I want to be you.
Well, I was like that for 5 years, let me tell you. And so he was gonna meet me at the condo. I was already living at the condo, and I was like, fuck, like, so I'm like, hey, let's stop at Ralph's to get, I don't know, something. I gave my homegirl the keys. She fucking went over there. I'm like, oh no, wait, it was opposite. I'm sorry. The guy who didn't give me the shit was coming over. My homegirl went and she put all the shit from fucking Valentine's Day in my guest room. And so the balloons, the flowers, she's like, I just threw everything in there. So we partied that whole night, whatever. The next day, the balloon giver. The balloon giver came.
The deliverer.
And where I fucked up, I didn't throw out the trash.
You found the condom.
No.
That's an honest question.
I wasn't
Come on.
wearing. I wasn't
Talk about
using.
you
No, I'm
ain't
just
shit.
kidding. I wasn't just kidding.
So we were raw.
We were
dog,
lying.
that
No,
shit.
he found the skins. No, no, I was
Found
respectful.
the nut rag.
I used condoms with the other person. I was respectful. No, so
I had feelings for him, you know.
She's like, I only raw one at a time. Thank you.
that's true. That's facts.
Yeah,
In case you get pregnant, you know who the dad is.
Oh no.
that's true.
No mysteries.
That is a big
No,
fear.
It is. But so he found in the he never told me this till after when we got in a fight, of course. He saw, you know, when guys freaking roll blunts or whatever, they take out, I don't know, I don't smoke.
The tobacco.
The inside shit.
Yeah, the
Tobacco?
tobacco.
That. And then he
Not
went.
only did he know there was another guy, he knew exactly what kind of guy was there.
Yep. And we don't want to talk about that kind of guy. Lord, thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
There was alcohol that I don't drink in the fridge.
Henny.
He noticed
A buffer sponge.
Did I lie?
A buffer sponge.
Did I lie?
he found
Fucking
A comb? A do-rag in the back?
a dread that fell. The dude did have dreads. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A pinky ring that was left.
The coke nail broke.
Yeah. The long pinky. Oh my god, that's so sad. And he found the balloons in the closet. He found the balloons in the closet, and I don't know
the
like,
closet.
Why was he living in the closet?
because that was where his closet where he put his stuff there, and I fucking
And she
forgot.
put it there.
I forgot to fucking bring out the balloons.
Damn.
Get me
fucked
those
up.
were
A surprise for you, baby.
Surprise!
He's like, why they in the
Yeah, he's
closet?
like, I was vacuuming.
I didn't want to.
to pop them.
I didn't want to suck him up.
But I wasn't
Scary how
shit.
fast
So
people put
That's so dope, though. I like that stuff.
no, that's not dope. Like to me, I was justifying because we weren't together, right? And when I hear my friends say shit like that, it's usually the opposite. I'm like, girl, he just don't want to be with you because honestly, I met somebody after and it was not even an option of cutting everybody off.
Oh.
That's how you know
That's
when
'cause
it's
you
your
know,
person.
Yeah.
But I don't really like people. That's the thing.
It's a Libra
Because
thing.
you're a Libra.
It's a Libra thing. I don't normally like people.
I put something on Twitter, just a thought, and she liked it, and I was like, damn, why is she going like that? Like, I felt a little bad, because I don't know if you're like this. I distance myself from people, and then enjoy them again. It's like, if I get too much of anybody, like, I get, like,
Asqueado.
So what I'll do is I just, like, pull back a little bit. Like, friends, I'm talking about friends, like, I just stop talking to them for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, come back and be like, hey, I miss you. Where you been?
I mean, I'm sure you can talk to a therapist
like,
about that.
you-
Why are
I'm like,
you
I'm not like
So-
that.
The therapist listening, she's like, I need to call him.
Exactly. No.
Where's the number to subscribe? Where's
It's
it?
just, I just thought something was wrong with me all those years that I just didn't want to be committed. I think it just wasn't a person that I met because when you know.
Yo, yeah, facts. This girl I had on here before, she took a plan B, like, on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
¿Qué?
Yeah, like, she's like, I just got done fucking. I need to
Like
take this
on
plan.
camera?
No. Did she
Well,
wash up?
Before camera. She's like, yo, I gotta take this.
Did
plan
she
B.
wash up? Did she have a wipe?
I don't know.
Summer's
She
Eve?
was a vibe though. She's a Libra too.
See, man, we get
She
bad
cheated on
rap.
She cheated on her boyfriend with a coworker.
That morning
That
before coming
di-
in.
that-
I don't know.
Oh.
But she cheated on her
Oh.
boyfriend with a coworker, and maybe like 3 months later they were married, and she's never been happier.
With the coworker.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. Side dude becomes husband, just like the guy.
It can happen.
It can happen.
Don't let your wife stop you from finding love, or your husband. Don't let him stop you.
Yeah.
I think back though and shit that I did those five. I feel bad because
Nah.
I feel bad for that dude. Like when shit went down, he
Did he cry?
ripped me a fucking.
What did he say?
Was like da da da. You don't think I
In text
like
messages?
just no? Oh, well, yeah, I had the text messages.
with
I
the
had
K.
calls.
Not
Yeah.
the K or the...
No, I was. Well, what was I gonna?
hate
I mean, I
that.
kind of like. I knew that it wasn't right. He hates me. He hates me.
Rightfully so. He should.
Yeah, you know what he did too? Like,
Keyed your
I was
card.
on his Netflix. No, he wasn't crazy like that. I was on his Netflix, so it was his name and then me, right? Claudia.
Did he change it to like bitch?
No, he
Oh,
changed it
for the
to.
streets.
He changed it to a new girl's name and put the girl's name on there. How fucking
Oh,
petty!
wow.
So my sister's like, "Do you have Netflix?" And I was like, "Oh, it's so and so's." I'm like, "He probably took me off, haha." So she's like, Claudia." And she didn't know what had happened, so
Who's
she didn't know
Felicia?
I was gonna be like.
Who's Felicia?
He liked Mexican. I literally laughed because I'm like, how petty is that, right? So you know what I did? I added another profile.
A dude.
No, and it didn't let me add a profile.
one.
So what was her fucking name?
Henny.
I don't know. I had put it on my
Henny and
Instagram.
blunts.
I had put it on my Instagram. So, anyways, let's say her name was I don't know. I don't forget what her fucking name is.
Jessica.
It was Jessica.
That's a
So-
whole name. Yeah.
I
Usually we're
edited,
trouble, so.
the name and I put Jess/Claudia.
You should have put the and.
With the heart.
My ex changed his profile on my Hulu to the ex.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
My mom was like, "Are you
Toxic.
fucking?" My mom was on my Hulu and she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So she changed it to mom.
I need
Mom.
someone's Hulu account.
I
Actually,
was like, "Oh ma."
I need someone's Hulu.
The podcast.
You didn't even tap.
Cheers.
Cheers.
like
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Eyes, guys.
Cheers.
Look each other in the eyes.
Oh yeah, is it bad luck for real?
It's bad
I'm
sex.
on my good luck cane. Oh no, I'm on bitch do it again. Look at me.
Tomorrow he starts giving you whack dick. Alright, párate, güey. Alright.
He's like, it smells funny.
Is there a hot Cheeto in there?
I'm like, I did eat hot Cheetos.
We were watching. Have you guys seen the Jeffrey Dahmer shit?
I started watching it, but
We started watching it, and there's a scene where he's like looking in the mirror, and he has red fingers, probably from
blood.
murdering.
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you eat? Hot Cheetos?"
Takis.
Dude, that shit's so
Doritos?
disturbing.
Facts.
What's yours? Well, let me tag you.
I kind of hate that it started from the end.
Oh, how that first episode was that?
Yeah, I was like, wait, did I miss all these episodes? I had to.
You can add me on my personal one later.
Because have you seen like the old one?
yeah, the
Where
first
like
one.
yeah, well obviously the first guy that comes to the apartment is like a black guy, but he like lets himself be touched, and I feel like it was a little different than the first one.
Yeah, it was weird.
But I was like looking at it, I was like, damn, did I skip all these episodes? I was like, oh, it's going backwards.
Well, it shows like the end
'Cause
first, and then it goes through the
Black
story.
guy is the one that escaped, right?
Yeah.
My mom was telling me. I was like, then why do you want to watch it if you already know?
Well, it's like
I'm just kidding.
She's
Like
like,
watching
mira,
the
mira,
Titanic.
ahorita va a pasar.
I don't remember that in real life.
need the mic
When was it? When did that happen?
in the 91. 91.
Dang, I was one.
Oh shit! Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're 11. You were 11.
I was not. I was 9. My sister graduated high school that year, though.
I'm gonna be 42 next in 2 years.
What was your October goal?
Oh, to not eat out,
Oh, good for you.
To save money or lose weight?
to save money,
Like,
and lose
ever?
weight.
Okay, both.
It makes such a huge difference.
Yeah.
I don't really eat out too much. I actually enjoy cooking even more so now that I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
She's like that girl that like read a book and she can't stop talking about the fucking book.
It's a Harry
We
Potter.
get it,
Okay,
we
bitch,
get
we've
it.
all seen the movie.
We get it. You're in a
We
relationship.
fucking get it. I'm for real.
But the movies are very different from the book. Just so you know.
Oh my god, you're one of those.
They are. The movies don't
I've
make
never
sense.
read the book.
Me neither.
For Christmas.
I got the first one when
Either.
it came out. And it was like my tia Carla got it for me, and I was like, cool. And then I read it. I was like, oh shit, I can't. I'm falling asleep. And I was young when the first one came out.
Which one? What are you talking about?
Harry Potter.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, I don't
Is
even
that
know
the
what the
book I bought you?
difference.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter
for
one.
Christmas.
For Christmas, he got me the illustrated version of the Sorcerer's Stone, and I cried.
Wow.
Nobody.
went to
I never
Barnes
told him
and
that.
Noble.
How did you guys meet?
Here.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Really?
Did you hear the podcast?
Did you see
I
it?
listened
Did you
to
slide
the
in the DM?
episode with Shar and Steffi.
Oh yeah.
And so I was
Some of
like,
my
oh
friends
my
do
God, he is such a vibe. So I started following him.
Wait, how long ago?
Yeah, how long have you been doing podcasts then?
He's been doing it for a while.
that. Yeah, I started in 2019,
Damn.
and then 2020 I did 2. One was with Kat, but because of COVID, and like I didn't feel like, hey, you want to come over to my
Yeah.
house? Only this deadly the virus going around, but so 2020 was kind of like, and then 2021 I was like, no, I'm gonna do it more consistent. So
And you
then-
weren't you weren't recording before. It
Not
was just
video, just
yeah, it was just
audio.
Yeah.
And then she started following me, and I was like, oh, who does she have in common? And I was like, oh, my friend. So then I asked my friend, I was like, yo, like, how do you know her? And she cool? And they're like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna ask her if she wants to come on the podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
And I came on and
And she's still here.
still here.
You're like, guys, this is actually my room. So when you leave, I gotta bring out the mattress.
I just pops out of the
Mattress all comes out the wall.
I just have to get up early tomorrow because Kat has to work in here.
Then I moved to the couch.
It's fine. It's
Said she would do
comfy.
overtime, no?
Huh?
Tomorrow she said what time?
I think she's gonna start at 7.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so how long? Like 2 years? 3 years?
Not
A year and a half.
Oh, damn.
Do you know I never even listened to podcasts?
What?
Period.
You're not the first one to tell me that. Though.
Like
I do.
people
Creme
would
Junkie?
post it
That's
or
my
something.
shit.
No, well,
I'd be getting scared and you're only listening to shit. You're like,
one of my good friends did like
during the day.
when I visited her in Texas, she was playing that. I'm
Creme
like, what
Junkie?
the fuck is this?
So
and then
good.
she said that. And then there's been people who are like, hey, will you come on podcast and talk about like, because back then I was dating like the stories.
like hoeing. Yeah.
I was not
Dating.
hoeing.
Hoeing.
I was just holding hands.
While we fucked.
But then I don't know, I got in a relationship and I don't know how I felt about being really honest and open about it. I don't know how you would feel.
You have to be cool with it. Like,
But you also don't have to know
but
how
like
to
every
keep the
story I
conversation
tell here,
going.
I've told Kat. Like she's never been on. Like you never told me that. Like everything I say, she's
Yeah.
heard before. So
So my last relationship, we were open and talked about a lot of stuff. We both weren't shit, so he knows the stories.
nice.
But I know we're both
But not
Libras.
me, but we
Oh,
both.
okay.
We're
friendships.
both Libras, yeah.
Somebody posted.
Maybe that. You know what? That's my type. The last 3 fucking guys I dated were Libras.
Don't do it.
I need to stop.
Don't do it.
It's a trend that I need to stop.
Somebody posted like, "Oh, I met a Libra. I really like him," and I commented on the thing. I was like, "Yeah, he'll get over you in like a month."
Exactly. All my friends
Mark
always
my
like
words.
they say they love Libra women because they're women, but Libra men, fuck no.
And you know what? That doesn't make a
Red
difference.
flag.
Oh, calm down.
Well, you were
Delete
shit
you.
before Cat.
Oh,
so-
fags. That was the worst.
I was not shit before this one for a long time.
Oh, so you have a man now?
No, I
Oh,
mean
'cause
we
you said this one.
well
The last
this
one.
last one.
I'm putting her on the spot.
I'm on.
Made her nervous. She's like, "Oh, fuck."
She's all,
She
no,
was like before.
she's all looking at
situation.
what am I notes saying? What do you like?
What do my notes say? Blink twice.
She's all, line.
Pineapples. Wait, that's not it.
Make eye contact with the audience.
We just like we go back and forth for the whole year. We go
Take a
back
shot.
and forth, and I'm not really a back and forth kind of person. And it's just like when we love, we love. So it's so hard to like you have that hope that it's gonna work, but it's like come on now, and it ain't anything like
Delusional love.
it ain't like oh he ain't shit because I've caught him doing A, B, and C. Pero
You caught him lying?
yeah, he's a lying ass Libra
Oh yeah.
about
They be
stupid
lying, not me.
Right.
lying ass
Independent
Libra.
Libra.
or he just don't say shit.
I'm
I
an
was
independent
just
Libra.
about to
Or
say,
he just don't say shit.
I'm an omitter.
Yes,
Lies of
me
omission.
too. Those 5 years.
He's a
that omission.
nonchalant Libra.
He's a nonchalant Libra
That's
that don't
me.
say
nonchalant
shit.
shit Libra.
Mom,
Yeah.
you know what? I blame my mom. She always told me growing up,
Señora, no se
no
preocupe.
mientas,
No se preocupe.
nomás no digas nada.
Yeah.
Señora, no es su
I'm
culpa.
just
But me,
following.
I'm
She
very
told me.
observant and I pay attention. And when 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2, I'm like, wait, so da 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 da, and then you have to answer. And that's when
You have to ask the right questions when you're dating a Libra.
I ask very. And
I've
I'm a
never
Libra, so
dated
I
a
ask
Libra.
very
Libra is what
specific
month to what
questions.
month?
Yeah.
What is
September
it? What's the month?
25th, I believe.
To 23rd.
I've never dated a Libra.
27th. You have to ask like,
Girl, sure
did
there's
you cheat on
compensation.
me on this day? And he's gonna be like, fuck.
did you put your dick,
Maybe.
finger, or mouth on another woman?
He's like, ha, it was my toe.
Bitch, you stupid.
I didn't lie.
He's like, technically, no.
But see, that's how I would get away with a bunch of shit for those 5 years because I would admit shit and I wouldn't say, well, no, I
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't do
It's
that.
crazy because I'm a Cancer and my boyfriend's a Cancer.
What I used to say was like, yo,
Did you
did
say how
you?
sad?
No,
I
how's
said, how's
that?
Oh, I thought you said how sad.
I don't know if I could date a Gemini.
So I've dated a
Ooh, girl.
Gemini man.
Oh.
I said,
Oh, you never know what you're gonna get with that.
That's
Que son
a-
bien verbos.
I get along with Geminis, but I dislike them.
I've
It's a
never
love-hate
dated a
relationship
Gemini.
because I'll be like, I like them.
Yeah.
And the next day I'm like,
What the fuck you want to tell me, huh? Say it in my face.
Oh, say what you gotta say.
B's a Gemini. B's a Gemini.
Who?
B. He's a Gemini.
Make
you could
fucking
tell.
sense. One day he's talking to you. He's like, "Yeah, let's hang out," and then he ghosts you for a
Yeah,
week.
Gemini.
You're like, "Oh, what side was
Totally.
Sorry, I
that?"
was busy.
No, he
At
should
work
be like,
5 days ago.
he won't even say that. He'll just
and
be
he
like,
don't even care.
That's
Hey,
a
what's up?
Libra
What are you doing
lie.
this
I was
weekend?
fucking busy. I didn't
Yeah.
even tell you what day I was busy.
Right.
But I was busy.
Yeah, I was busy.
Like,
I was taking a shower for 7 days. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I was really dirty.
I didn't wipe
Them
front
wipes.
to back.
Them wipes are not working no more.
No, they're so full of all
You
the
have to
Gemini
like
men.
catch on though, because they'll be like, "Were you at the club last night?" I was not at the club.
I was
It
at the
a
hookah.
bar.
I was at the hookah lounge.
Sidebar.
I was at the
Hey,
hookah
yo, Ryan did
lounge.
that shit. There used to be a bar on Broadway, the street. It was called, I forgot what the name of it was.
On Broadway.
No, but it was on Broadway. Like the street was Broadway.
Oh,
It was in Park
There used to
before?
be a club called On Broadway.
That was it's Park now.
So he
Yeah.
would tell his wife like, "Yo, I'm gonna go to that place on Broadway." And she's like, "The club?" He's like, "No, I'm going to the place on Broadway." He's not lying because he was going to go to the club.
But there was a place called.
But we would
Broadway.
drive from South Bay to like downtown.
Oh my God.
He's like, yo, pull over on Chula Vista real quick. And he'd go take a picture of the bar and send it to her like, "Look, I'm
I
here."
would
Like,
never go
you're
on
always
my way
tripping
like
on
that.
me.
Oh, this.
Oh,
Bro, I'm thinking I'm thinking downtown,
Me
like, but there
too.
is a bar
So
called on
exactly,
Broadway.
he'd be like, "I'm going on Broadway." Like like the bar.
Like
the street-
Chula Juana, babe.
So he'd make us pull over and he'd take a picture of the
Yeah,
bar
that's
and send it to him. He's like, "See,
Receipts.
you're always like tripping on me."
Man, that's why we got trust
Get back in the car and go to on Broadway, the club.
Oh my
Wow.
god! I've been told that like, oh, you
Wow.
sugarcoat things, or like you kind of make it really like it's nothing. Like, oh, I have an event that I have to go to, right? Real basic.
It's a
and then
date.
me,
It's a porn event.
and then me and Jess are fucking twerking our ass on Sunday fun day, or I'm like, I'm gonna
Sunday
go.
Fun Day is an event.
Yeah, I'm gonna
is a
go.
very nice
Or I'm gonna
event.
go eat with me and the girls are going to brunch. 11 o'clock, 12
And my
o'clock.
side dude's gonna be there.
Hey, my side dude works there.
He's the doorman.
Hey,
He's the waiter.
Oh, he's a waiter. He's
We
the
get free
bartender
drinks.
that gets us drinks.
Have you ever had two of the dudes like meet up like at the same time?
Yeah.
I've had 6 at Bluefoot at once.
Was I there?
Six?
No, this was before Jess.
Boring.
And my friend at the time, no friends no more. She was like, I am.
Wait.
at-
Why are you not
Six.
friends?
Did
with
Did
her?
they
Yeah.
come up to you and
I don't date. in
So
front of
I
them.
was.
Did you fuck her, man?
No.
Did her man
So-
fuck you? Just kidding.
Well, maybe. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I didn't fuck him. He fucked
She's like,
me.
I just laid there and he piped me down.
Estaba
ask the right
durmiendo.
questions, remember?
I thought I was dreaming.
She's like, did you fuck my man? She's like,
No, he fucked me.
He fucked me.
that kind of thing.
La coge novios. That shit was fucking hilarious. I was like, I understand.
That's
I just want to
Jen.
relate. She's gonna be my friend.
I mean, la coge novias.
I freaking hit him up. I was dying. I was in the shower. I'm like, oh shit.
Shower.
Yeah, I put them on the podcast while I was taking a shower. Yeah, I needed to know what I was getting involved with.
Lord.
And I'm like, go ahead, Novus. Oh my, I'm gonna get that tattooed.
No. A trap like, okay, what?
The guy's like, oh, I mean, I do have a girlfriend.
I guess it's right.
Right, is she wrong?
It's fitting. It's cool.
You forgot the hashtag.
No, but it was like it was actually like 5 that I had been like kind of kicking it with, and then
Fuck
one.
you.
That's a lot of
No,
people.
I wasn't.
Wow.
I wasn't even fucking. I
She
wasn't.
thought it was either like 3 or like
She's
10.
like, I wasn't
can't remember.
fucking raw.
Anywhere.
Without my skin.
Hey, I should get sponsored by Skin.
That's a Libra thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking him.
Like this.
No way.
Not even hiding it. You're like
I'm
this.
trying to think. Like, no, I think one of them I was involved with. But get this. This is the fucking fucked up part because
Coupling.
we were frolicking.
Fornicating.
But she was so mad because she had to like chop it up with one, and I'd go over here like that, and she's like, "I'm never doing that shit." So
Wait,
get this.
Bluefoot.
This is Bluefoot, and
Have
it's
y'all ever been to Bluefoot?
It's tiny.
It's as big as this
Where's
apartment.
it at?
It's
North
North
Park.
Park.
In the underbelly.
that's a
Oh,
vibe.
small.
That's a vibe.
I've been there actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
right
there.
in front of Underbelly, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
so
across
tiny.
from Jack in the Box.
The
Yeah,
new
yeah.
guy I met, I remember the guy with the teddy bear shirt. Anyways, that's how I remember him.
polo shirt?
This was years ago, of course.
The Lacoste.
No, it wasn't polo. It was something else. It was like a teddy bear.
Fucking, what is it called? Burlington then?
Wow, Burlington Bear?
Burlington.
No, because
No.
Burlington sells those shirts.
Oh,
If it's not
yeah.
polo, it's
They
Burlington.
shell those shirts.
oh,
Sell.
I don't know.
Shimmer.
You know
So
this.
I'm a no, must.
No more drinks.
One more.
No, must.
Okay, let's take another one.
One more
Okay.
shot.
In
One more
front of the
shot.
camera.
Did you guys ever fuck the same guy on accident?
No, not yet.
Not on accident.
Not yet. Not yet. I mean,
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
She's like, I'm just waiting for your man to hit the DM.
I'm on my man's not active on social.
She's like, why do you have skins? Why do you have
She
skins
gets
in
home,
your
block
wallet?
her. Block her.
This bitch.
We're not even friends on Instagram.
Right, he's like, wait, but
That's the real red
hey, he's like
flag.
this, but I love Claudia. Well, you better love something else. Because it ain't going to be Claudia.
You're gonna go on me. You like fupas? Do you like fupas?
He's like, I mean, no, block her. No.
Black bitch.
No, he's so sweet. Like he tries to like.
Oh.
He tries to hook me up.
You're making it worse.
No, he tries to hook me up with his friends.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
I was
yeah.
Are they good looking?
But again, to be fair, we don't like. I really don't even know what
Hey,
hurts.
what do you mean? I'm trying to hook her up with my whatever. She's like, the ugly ones. He's like,
No,
ugly.
ugly.
He's not ugly. Yeah.
But he's not your type, like character wise, for sure.
Right? Yeah, and style wise, style wise. He met the height requirement.
Okay, pause. Claudia likes thugs.
No, I don't. Reformed thugs.
Claudia, I have a friend who's around your
Retired
age.
Retired pimps.
Retired from the pen. They just came out the pen.
But that was only
She's
like
not.
2. Come on.
2 in the last
For the record,
year.
I was not the pen pal. I was not the pen pal. He was already
2
out.
in the last year.
oh, you had a little jailbird.
He was out for like 2 years.
Oh my god. Jesus, take me.
I wasn't a pen pal. She was about to. We emailed. I was like, "Is this a halfway house?
We Skyped.
Is this a halfway
The
house?"
Joe let him.
That's the best
He
relationship.
got 60 minutes.
No, I actually watched that show. What's that show? Like where they're involved with the jail people? It's on TV. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. No.
Love
It's
and-
Love
After Lockup.
Yeah.
They're toxic.
Oh my god.
Oh my
What?
God. The guy I dated
Tóxicas,
recently,
tóxicas.
he used to watch it.
Love? I thought you were gonna say he was locked up.
I know. It was like, damn.
No.
She's like,
No,
yeah, we
yeah.
used to watch it together. He was in his pen and I was in my pen.
It was kind of like we were together, and we'd talk about it.
But those are so crazy. I used to like watching it just because I was like, what
The
fuck
crazy
wrong
shit is
with
like
people?
they fall in love and like marry them. And
Hell
it's like,
yeah.
he's doing
Married.
life.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, like,
doing
most
life.
of the time they're like, they're doing life.
after.
I've been offered like, oh, do you need a pen pal kind of thing? And I said, no, I ain't gonna be falling in love. Fuck that.
I mean-
I don't
Libras
trust.
do fall in
I don't
love.
trust myself,
First of all, how do you
especially with all the attention I'm gonna get because
Here's
they have
what
nothing
happens.
else to do.
Libras will fall and then later on be like,
Fuck that.
I'm bored.
Yeah, that was fun while it lasted.
We'll fucking love bomb you and then be like,
Not with your
And they'd be like, oh, your personality
Not
is
with
why
my
I hate you.
well, with my last one, I don't know. I don't want thugs anymore.
no more?
anymore.
You're too old for thugs.
We're
You're
retired. We're
too a
hanging up
scammer.
what?
You're not thugs.
Get you a hacker. They know how to get money.
First of all, I be getting some fucking stupid texts from scammers where I'm like, this
does.
shit's a career. Like at this point, you guys are real. Like it's on your resume. Like
Yo, that reminds me of like the people who get their Instagram hacked.
Yeah,
I've never think.
When they're like, oh, please block them. Fuck you and that page. I ain't
Fuck
blocking
you and your
shit.
page and your mama
Yo,
and your.
yo.
How do you even get hacked?
you clicked on that link.
clicked
didn't
on
you?
some
Yeah.
Clickbait.
Well,
No,
right
bitch.
now there's like a new one
You
where
won
like
$5,000
on Venmo they send you money and it's your friend and then they send a message saying, "Hey, I just sent you money. Like I can't
yeah.
cancel it. Send it back."
And then they,
And I guess they get your bank account when you send it back. Well, anyways, I don't have notifications like that on my Venmo. I didn't see it till the next day. Some girl sent me money, so I text and it said
Your
like
deposit.
it said plus 300 minus 300, right? So I'm like, okay, it got fixed. Cool. She canceled it. I text her. She's like, no, girl, I got hacked. I'm like, okay, cool. So anyways, I had no money. My other friend, same thing happened. 2 days later, $400 was sent. Same message. So I hit her up. So she canceled all kinds of shit, whatever. They took the money out of her account. So they had to do this whole fraud thing. She
I'm
got
in the wrong career.
She got the money back on her bank, but it's still my
Small.
fucking Venmo. I still have $400 in my Venmo.
better take collect
Because she was being.
So that's the thing. I'm like, I don't want to transfer it to my bank and then Venmo's like,
You know,
hey,
Venmo's
OS.
stupid. You can't even use the money that's in your Venmo anymore.
Right?
What do you mean?
Like if I send you $100,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Yo, send me $20," it won't take it
can't.
from your
oh
balance.
yeah, you gotta send it to yourself and
That's
then
so
send it to
Yeah,
them.
so dumb.
You know why? Because they're getting money off of that instant transfer fee.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That makes
Well,
sense.
I have $400 in Venmo, so I'm like, okay, party.
Shoot that, you know.
Yeah, right.
Send it to me. That's okay. They
No,
can't hack me.
but I'm scared. Like
I'm
if
broke.
I transfer it to my bank, like
That's fraud. You can go to jail.
no.
Then somebody's
I'll just have to
your
owe.
pen pal.
I'll have to owe $400 to Venmo or whatever. But still,
First of all, you get taxed now, which
it's been a week.
after $600 that you keep getting money for the year, you get taxed on Venmo.
Oh, yo, shout out to your business.
Yes.
Why don't you bring none?
You have one, bitch.
I killed that.
Oh, then bring the bottle out. It's okay.
It's in the chat.
so
Well, follow my
good.
business, chili oil chappies. I
It's
do
so
chili
good.
oil.
She does chili oil.
Not
It's so
here,
good.
But subscribe right here. Can you put it right here?
Yeah, it's
Like this.
really good.
Subscribe right here.
She,
Oh wait,
I'm gonna put an
subscribe right
eggplant
here.
right there.
It is
can't
so
put it.
good.
It just could go really good with eggplant.
She fucking. So I picked it up and I was like, all right. I ate fucking toast with avocado in the morning. So I was like, I'm gonna put it. I was like,
Yes,
she was fire, but I was texting her the whole day. I was
She's like, how much sugar does it have?
I was like, bro, I feel mad guilty eating it. Like,
it's so
How much
fucking
sugar
good.
so I was like, it was probably like 1,000 calories
No,
per serving.
I don't know calories. I'm still working on the like logistics of the nutrition, but I can see grams. I don't know if that helps.
I go,
many
yo, what
grams
are
of
the?
sugar?
141 per 8 ounces. But here's the thing: people are finishing that can in like less than a couple days.
Yeah,
They're like devouring it.
They're gonna be like, I'm gaining weight. I don't know.
it's just fucking
I'm
chili oil.
35 servings. They're like, I had it in 3. I'm like, bitch,
No,
then
her
you
and her
wrong.
boyfriend go through one like a day. It's
No,
crazy.
I don't. I have heartburn. No, don't touch my fupa and my fat.
Why did you do
You touch my fupa and my fat. Right here.
I can't with her. You know what? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my room.
Right? Don't you
Right.
fucking skinny
Listen,
people.
I'm
Yes, I hate it when skinny people say that shit.
I do have
You
one.
want to see lonjas?
Come on. Let me show you.
I'll take up these Spanx. It's like that Pillsbury fucking dope.
Knocks over the table. Hey, chill out.
Oh, shout out for these Spanx. You know they're worth $100.
Yeah, I'm a,
They're so cute.
Imagine she takes home a dude and he's like, hold on.
I got mine at Target for 16.
No, if I go,
Turn off the lights.
when I went to the restroom, I had to like jump a couple times to put these bitches back on. True story. They're tight.
Well, anyways, her chili oil is super good. You guys should try it.
Yes,
It's so good.
Follow. I'm a subscribe right here. Right
Choppies?
here. Chili oil choppies.
chili
Yes,
oil. It's
girl.
really
I
good.
should have brought some. Next time I'll bring out.
I forgot to
Bring
tell you
out
to bring
some.
some.
We got those
I know.
Cheetos here.
That shit is crazy to me how Mexican girls
Yeah.
will grab a bag of hot Cheetos and still pour like hot sauce and chamoy in them.
Oh,
Like,
my sister. I can't do
Oh,
that.
I want that.
I put limon too, like limon.
she's
and
like, hold
more
on,
tapatio.
let me neutralize it.
With
No.
a little bit of lemon, but then like more tapatio. That's me. I love
The
hot
Valentina. I
shit.
like the Valentina.
Love hot
Mexican's
shit, but I
really-
have really bad heartburn, so I can't really eat my shit. Obviously, I try it when I make it, but I
She's
can't
like,
keep
my man
it.
eats my shit.
Please don't put chili oil on your shit.
Lord, I would go to the ER and
Yes.
die for sure from like
That's for sure, like
vagina
an STD or
poisoning.
something.
Yeah.
And
No STD, an infection.
Your vagina
Have you ever
is
had a
closed.
scare of STDs?
Yes, I almost killed people because I was a scare.
Actually, I had one too, and I was with him for 8 years.
A scare?
No, I had a scare.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, I was.
So I had
Would you start popping out like cornbread? Little yeasty infection?
no.
no, it was.
I wasn't even there. No,
That's a clip.
No, it
never.
was. It was uncomfortable when you put it in. So I was like,
Oh, it hurt?
something's wrong.
Did you have to go pee pee?
I mean,
She's like,
it just you could tell. You could tell when
I mean,
something's
you know
off.
your own body.
You know
right?
your
Yeah.
body, and I'm like, what happened?
Sometimes I be questioning it. I'm like, bitch, are you okay? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm
My
okay,
doctor-
but you
my,
not.
my doctor's like, here you are. You're
get
just,
together.
bitch, you're just paranoid,
Right.
basically. No, but I was,
Which
in
is
the-
a good paranoid
I was
to
in
have.
the lab, fucking texting this motherfucker. If something comes back, like TJ, body parts, it's a wrap.
So what was it then?
It was just an infection. Our fluids didn't like each other.
Oh, that
So
can happen?
she's very sensitive. See,
Oh.
so that's a red flag.
you too?
Red flag.
No, not me personally. I've heard about that though.
Red flag.
crazy. I
So
didn't
when
know
you're
that.
not using the skins and it's real fluid, she don't like everybody.
Oh.
That's a red flag.
That's your body saying like he ain't the one, sis.
Exactly.
What was your scare? Little Bernie sensation?
No, so I always had like, even though it was my first boyfriend. I was with him since I was 14, gonna be 15, right?
Yeah,
And
he was fucking young.
Damn.
No,
I
like
fuck till lately.
he was
just like-
fucking young.
yeah, no, so I lost my virginity at 14. That's if I had a kid at 14, I would beat your mother.
You was destined to be a hoe.
Oh wow. Bitch, mom. Sorry.
Wow.
can't with Jonah. Jonah
Wow.
I hate you.
Wow. I was watching Punky Brewster at 14.
She's out here embarrassing her mom, but I'm rude.
She was spreading
My
it.
mom had a baby at 15, so
Yeah.
stop. I ain't embarrassing nobody.
She was spreading a white eagle at
Living up to
14.
her family line.
She's like 15, 14.
bad bitch.
I got you,
I
mom.
got you, mama. I got you. At least I wasn't pregnant.
What happened?
So So I always would go to Planned Parenthood no matter what, because I feel like since I was little, my family has implemented in me like don't trust guys, and I feel like that's a cultural thing too. You know, especially if a lot of them are divorced or separated, they're like, you got a boyfriend, but so I would go to Planned Parenthood all the time, and they were like, I think we found something. Oh, Lord. I said, I went off on him and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, coming up right now, he actually did cheat on me.
Oh.
You said, oh. And then I went back, and they're like, oh, you have nothing. And I'm like, you do this, bitch. But then
Did he admit to cheating?
he did.
Oh,
but then
lie longer.
But that came out, and I was like...
He's like, fuck.
He held off.
They're like,
He held off just a
you ain't
little
got
bit.
He snitched on himself.
He did.
So, girl, listen. So he told on himself. So they thought it was like, you know, chlamydia or gonorrhea, the thing that's like, you know, curable or whatever. But I was still like, ooh.
That's scary.
My family's gonna kill. You think I'm gonna kill you? Wait till I tell my mama and my grandma and my great grandma and my auntie. You gonna be dead, bitch.
For a little chlamydia? Like a little penicillin shot?
Wait, that means that you fucking raw other bitches.
Sorry, yeah.
No, at least have respect.
It's a bacterial
Use a
infection.
condom. I did, you know.
Right,
Shit
I'm
on
a-
me. Use condom.
And I
Yes,
still stayed with
exactly.
him
Be
for
respectful.
Be
seriously.
respectful.
4 years after that. I still stayed with him.
Wow.
Oh, you were
but
young.
you're young.
I was
You're
young. I was
young.
14 to like, what are you? 8 years after that? I don't fucking know. It was hella toxic by
She's
then.
like, no, this is normal.
And another red flag too is like
Toxisha.
if you're cool, like raw dogging, and out of nowhere you start getting something like he knocks your pH balance off, then something's
I've
up.
heard
But I mean, your pH, yeah, you can't control your pH
Yeah.
balance. Like even if you
drink water.
Come on, like,
Eat yogurt.
but even if you overwash, that shit
Yeah.
can give
Yeah.
you
Anything
fucking
can.
bacteria.
Oh, if you're
I saw
gonna
this
cheat,
video
use a
of a
condom.
guy who he had a threesome, but he used the same condom. He didn't know that you're supposed to like
Hi.
switch.
Oh, you mean it
So-
was like literally?
Yeah. So the two girls got an STD, but he's like, that's between y'all, though, because I was wearing a
because-
condom.
So and
like,
he,
one of them
so he
gave
didn't
to-
get he didn't get the STD, but they did.
That's
But they did, yeah.
fucking
Because
One of them came to the party with the STD.
Yeah.
She came to the
Literally
party
the
with the
first
STD.
One of them brought their own party favor, and he's like, you're gonna share today.
He's like,
Y'all bitches ain't shit. Here you go.
that's so scary. Like,
That's fucked
That
up.
is scary.
When you're like, oh no, I got it from the
Imagine-
person that my man fucked.
Imagine you guys before you had a threesome, and she's like, "Yo, change condoms." Would that be insulting to you? Like, hold up, what you
No.
trying to say?
No,
no,
I got dirty cooch and you don't.
no,
no.
we're all no.
I feel like y'all had a threesome. I think there's a story there.
I was thinking about
Never.
something. No, never.
Right, Claudia? Remember that one?
Not that
The
I
Eiffel Tower, a guy.
Went in my room. Blah blah blah. Blase. Blase.
Nah. We fucked.
Blase. Blase.
It was her birthday.
But then it got weird while we were blase and blase, and I was like, "You
Was he like
gotta
asking for like weird
go."
shit?
No, he was just like, I don't know. I feel like I blocked it. You know what I mean? Like it was just
Traumatized.
But I was like, you need to stop. Like stop. And he was like, no, you need to fucking stop.
What do you mean you said
Because I'm
no?
gonna beat
yeah,
your ass.
That's
You don't
weird.
say no.
I've
You
never
go,
been.
what? Huh?
I've never been in that
Don't
position
stop,
before. Don't keep getting me. What? And he was
Oh,
like,
you
all
love
right.
this?
He was like, all right, left. And then knocked her. Well, open her fucking
Oh,
door.
he's trying to finish
Weird.
when he started. That's
I'm
all.
sorry.
Young, respectable king.
That
He was young.
crazy.
He was young.
The
So that was like
listener.
a waste of a body count.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
sorry.
I could have
the
gone back and
worst.
been like, I'm good.
Let's not count them.
I'm on.
I know.
That's what I do with them.
I recycled that weekend.
So
Of
like
course.
people have different definitions.
Because you went back and you
No,
fucked
just in
somebody.
general, like let's say Claudia's like, oh well, texting girls is cheating.
Uh-huh.
He's like, well, I don't think so. So
Yeah.
it's not cheating. So a lot of dudes
yeah.
so a lot of dudes will justify, or women too
Fucking
will
someone
just,
you used to fuck or fucking your baby mama or baby daddy.
Well, that's
it's
baby
still
mama.
considered cheating.
I've never had a scare, but I did have like I moved up to Rialto for a while, and it was so fucking hot that summer, and apparently she didn't like the
Sweaty
heat.
cooch.
Yeah.
She didn't like the thick thighs
She
save
didn't
lives
like-
moment. Damn.
What would happen?
So I went to the bathroom and I was like,
Oh.
"Not me."
Did you just admit to having smelly cooch?
That was the one. Like,
Y'all gotta bleep it.
I went to Planned Parenthood up there, right? And I was like, and they
You
gave me
gotta
like an
hold
antibiotic, and
Yeah.
I was fine. But
Oh, shit.
yeah, and I knew like it had been like.
She's like, it'd been
9
weeks.
9 months.
It'd been weeks.
That's
She's
the
like, somebody throw out the
longest.
trash. What the fuck?
I even like looked over the trash can. I was like,
looking at her in the stall, like, damn, bitch.
Did y'all get a fucking cat? Where's the litter box?
Who's next door? Damn. Fuck. You had a rough night? You got food in there?
is that a maraschino cherry smell?
Oh, you got cherry too? let me hook it out of you. Use your use your
I'll call in the guy.
muscles.
I need you to.
Yeah.
Do you
Use
have,
your
like, a pin?
muscles.
Do you remember? You remember how to do it?
Oh man, if he were to hear that, he'd probably hate me. But.
Why? It's natural. You guys were in a relationship. That's
Yeah, it was. That's probably like the
Shoving
craziest thing.
cherries up there?
That's
It's
probably-
not natural.
She didn't shove it up there. She sucked it
I
up.
sucked it up.
He was trying to be nice and
He was
cute
like,
about
"La,
it.
la, la."
And she was
Do you want the?
And I remember
bitch was
like
hungry.
They have a series on. No, it's like those smushy cherries. Like the maraschino ones are just smushy.
He forgot the whole stem part, girl. He said, "Oh, and it has a stem."
Fuck. That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. I know. I can't believe I shared that with you.
Linda fucking.
Oh my god.
He had and we were at a hotel too. How
You know that maraschino challenge that you do with your tongue? Well, I did it with my vagina. How do I get it out?
She's like, hypothetically, I was feeding a fish.
I was feeding a clam and it sucked
Fish.
it up.
It was seasoned fish at that.
The clam. She was hungry. Apparently, he's like, it just went in. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What did it just went in? He said it just.
Hook it,
But on another note, I know how to do the tie, just not with my mouth.
But he kept on saying it was kept on like moving because it was the smushy maraschino one.
Do you know how big your vagina cervix is?
Exactly. Yeah. One drunken night.
Listen, bitch, I've put 2
This is not
fucking
cat, by the
tampons in
way.
my vagina when I've been drunk.
Yeah, I put 2
That's
tampons.
the fucking
actually,
worst. And you're
Recently,
like,
recently when I was
Jessica be getting big dicks.
wow.
She's like, 2?
she's like
There was
6'2"
still
and
room.
up.
There's still room.
I was in Vegas. Recently, I put 2 tampons.
I
in
was
me.
like, I was there with you, girl.
I was in Vegas. I put 2 tampons.
So you know you be getting
Because
you're so drunk you don't remember that you're like
yeah.
She's like, no.
I mean, sometimes I forget to take it out.
Yeah.
what's worse? No,
But I mean, like if I'm drunk overnight, but
Yeah.
I wake up, it's not like it smells like.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's a
It's
regular
only happened
period
to me once
tampon.
where I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why is there
But
2
they were
strings?
regular, so they
Yeah.
were littles. It
Yeah.
wasn't like
It was the light day. It was the
I was
light
like,
day.
oh Lord.
I saw.
Lord.
Okay, well,
She's
that
popping
would
them
be
out
too
like
much
anal
to
beads.
share.
Go for it. It's never too much to
I mean,
share.
my birth control, I don't really get periods anymore, so I don't use them.
Lucky you.
So it's been a really
Yeah, when
long
I was
time,
on my
yeah.
birth control, I didn't get permission.
Oh, you're not?
I haven't been on birth control for 7 years.
Damn, that's
No,
not
I
bad.
haven't been sharing my chile oil.
Ooh, not her chile or her
Oil.
oil.
I'm looking for a chile.
Wait, that means you want Mexican. You want a chili? Or you want an eggplant?
I'm trying to be open. An eggplant? She said an eggplant.
¿Quieres
What
un
have you not
chilito o
dated?
quieres un eggplant?
I've only dated Mexican and black.
Me too.
That's it.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you notice how we coming, we ain't front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field